Technologies advisor at 877-ASK-DELL. That's 877-ASK-DELL.
'Tis the season of snowblowers and generators. Lawn and Golf Supply in Phoenixville has every size snowblower in stock right now. Lawn and Golf also specializes in parts and services to keep your equipment running smoothly throughout all seasons. Now to the end of the year, Lawn and Golf is running specials on overflow inventory from spring and summer. I'm talking riding and zero-turn mowers. Go to lawn-golf.com for all your outdoor equipment needs. That's lawn-golf.com. Lawn and Golf Supply Company in Phoenixville has you covered for all seasons.
Since the dawn of time, men and women have fought over one thing: the temperature. It's too hot. It's too cold. I'm sweating. I'm freezing. It's time to end the thermostat wars. With special financing offers on a high-efficiency heating and cooling system, including Trane's whole house air filtration system, you'll get even, consistent heat and breathe cleaner, healthier air. Visit Trane.com to find an independent Delaware Valley Trane comfort specialist near you. It's hard to stop a Trane. Subject to credit approval. See dealer for details.
Go passionately. Go fearlessly. Go confidently.
Go Birds!
Go confidently towards your goals with First Trust, Philly's hometown bank for nearly 90 years, and the official bank of the Philadelphia Eagles. We're focused on getting you over the goal line. So go with conviction, go with trust,
Go Birds!
and go forward with us by your side. First Trust Bank, the official bank of Philadelphia dreams. Oh, and go Birds.
You know what? I just love betting on the NFL, and I'm always finding new player or game props. And what's cool about FanDuel Sportsbook, in partnership with Valley Forge, is you can combine these props with other bets from the same game to score an even bigger payout. What do you like about tonight's game? Patriots-Cardinals. I don't know, but here's one thing I do like. I think it's going to be a high-scoring, crazy game. So maybe you want to look at some of the guys and say, I'm going the over with Kyler Murray. I'm going for a touchdown with DeAndre Hopkins. Something that adds up to a lot of points. FanDuel is so easy to use. They always have awesome odds boosts and specials. And when you win, you get paid fast. And there's no feeling like nailing a same-game parlay on FanDuel. Are you new to FanDuel? Well, then sign up with promo code Bob for your first no-sweat bet. First bet up to $1,000. That's promo code Bob. Make every moment more with FanDuel, official sportsbook partner of the NFL. 21 plus and present in Pennsylvania. First online real money wager only. $10 first deposit required. Bonus issued as non-withdrawable free bets that expire 14 days after receipt. Restrictions apply. See terms at sportsbook.fanduel.com. If you have a gambling problem, call 1-800-GAMBLER.
WPEN Burlington, Philadelphia, a Beasley Media Group station, home of the most entertaining sports talk in Philadelphia. 97.5 The Fanatic, Philadelphia. It's time now for Cuz Radio.
What up, Cuz?
Deshaun Jackson gets a block. Are you kidding?
Talking with the Cuz.
Go Cuz. How you doing?
Stairs rips one into the night.
Stolen by the doctor. Yes, he's got it. Here he comes. Way rock the baby to sleep and slam dunk.
Look, Cuz, don't even try it, okay?
Now here's Anthony Gargano.
Why don't you get the hell out of here, Cuz?
Are you kidding me? Oh, my God! And on a rainy December afternoon in North Jersey, the 2022 Eagles solidified themselves among the NFL elites. Not just in the NFC, but the AFC too. They showed you yet again in yet another different way of winning, this time in a methodical, almost machine-like victory. Relentless, unstoppable. They showed you that they are as good, if not better, than the Chiefs, the Bills, any of the elites in the AFC.
that they are right now, as we speak, here in December, the best team in all of football. They are. They are better than Kansas City, better than Buffalo. They are the best team in the league. Once again, in a game that they should have struggled by ebb and flow, the theory of the NFL and mediocrity and, parity and all that stuff. They should have struggled, and yet they rolled. It wasn't even close from the beginning. They were unstoppable. Look, I know the Giants are on a downturn, and the Giants are a team that's, early in their build, first-year coach who's going to be good and is going to turn them around. But let's face it, that was a beatdown at Giant Stadium. A damn beatdown. Jalen Hurts continues his transformation from suspect prospect to MVP. Never have we seen in any sport such a meteoric rise from a guy that we had lots of questions about to becoming not only having answered those questions, not only being, oh, yeah, you know what, he's top 10. I remember thinking, if he could just be a top 12 quarterback, they can win the Super Bowl with Jalen. Well, not only is he now not a top 12 quarterback, or is he definitely a top 12 quarterback, but he is a top 3-4 quarterback. Like he's in the conversation. Doesn't matter about Allen or Mahomes or Herbert or any of those guys. He's right there. He's in the mix. He's a contemporary of Allen and Mahomes and all those other dudes. It's amazing, the transformation. Throwing pillows and dimes, running that offense perfectly, making all the right decisions. That offensive line is might be one of the best I've ever seen. I mean, just ever seen. And then to watch Jalen sit back and make his progressions and check 1, 2, 3, and all right, it's not there down the field. Nah, I'm not going to take off. Nah, I'm just going to use my check down. Like he just was masterful. Yet again. And then when he wants to run, he's unstoppable. I mean, I don't think I've seen this dominance of this offense. And without Goddard, mind you. It's without Dallas Goddard. And the two backups have been nice. They've actually played well. But, let's face it, Goddard's an elite tight end. What we've seen from this offense is methodical. It's dominant. It's one of the greatest offenses ever, or that an Eagle team has had. I mean, this stretch of dominance is ridiculous. I mean, I'm trying to think back. Like, we've seen the Chip Kelly first year video game offense. We saw the Donovan McNabb big strike offense with T.O. We saw the tantalizing offense of Randall Cunningham. Never have we seen this sort of offense. It's unbelievable what has happened and the transformation. And Nick Sirianni and just putting all the pieces together again with a perfect game plan. It's him and Shane Steichen, great play calling by Steichen. Just an incredible offensive display, elite offensive display, the likes that really shouldn't be after just a second-year coach, a quarterback who was suspect. And this is not a mirage. It's real. Good morning, Judas.
Dude, what was that yesterday?
Are you kidding me?
It's 21-0 in a blink of an eye.
They're unstoppable.
They quite literally are unstoppable, and it goes back to the back-to-back weeks of Packers and Titans where you run for over 300 against the Packers, and then Hurts throws for almost 400 against the Titans, and you go, wow. So they just played one game plan, and then they played the next game plan and executed it perfectly, and then the following week they do a little bit of both, and then yesterday they do a little bit of both, and there's no way stopping them. And you even said it. They're doing this without Dallas Goedert.
I mean, so a couple things here. One, we saw a bit of a downturn that gave us a little, well, you know what? Is there some pause here? You know, it happens to every team. They hit a bit of a slump skid after such an amazing start, right?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
And the Eagles lost to the Commanders 32-21, as you know, on that Monday night. And then they squeaked by Indianapolis 17-16. And then in successive weeks, 40, like you said, against Green Bay, 35 against Tennessee, 48 against the Giants. The numbers, eye-popping numbers that they have put up on offense. I mean, even before the skid, you had 35 against Pittsburgh, 29 against Houston, 26 on the Cowboys. I mean, this offense has been incredibly explosive.
Yeah, it doesn't matter where they start. You know, like the weird muff punt yesterday, right? You have great field position. I go, all right, they're scoring. There's no doubt about it. But they could also start within their own 20. And I expect that team to drive 80-plus yards downfield in 15 plays because there's no stopping them. Every plan of attack, and it goes back to the games where we went, oh, that was a little dicey. What in those games exposed the Eagles? Or was it just a bad day for the Birds? And it's going to happen where you're going to have bad games. You're not going to have your best.
It's called the NFL.
Exactly. They have not been exposed once this year, except in between the tackles defensively. And what did Howie do? He goes out and gets Joseph. He goes out and gets Sue. Jordan Davis comes back. He's healthy. It helps Fletcher Cox kind of have a resurgence because he's not playing 70 snaps anymore. And now your one kind of area of weakness, not injury-wise, because obviously Blankenship going down, so now you're down to Kayvon Wallace at safety until Chauncey Gardner-Johnson comes back. Forget injury. Injuries happen to every team. The one area of weakness going into the season in between the tackles was fixed. And offensively, there is no area of weakness. The biggest question mark was, is Jalen Hurts going to make any sort of leap? He made more than a leap, man. He's playing like he should win the MVP. If things continue to go the way they are, he should win MVP, and there's no question about it.
It's not even close.
He would be robbed.
I agree.
It would be like Jokic and Embiid.
Yes.
Embiid, you don't want to say he got robbed or not robbed 2 years ago. Fine, he got robbed last year.
Dude,
Hurts should win MVP.
I was watching the Sunday night game last night, and Tirico was talking about Tyreek Hill. Goes, he should be the MVP of the league. He's got to be in consideration. Blah blah. I'm going, dude. There's only one MVP of the league, and it's Hurts. It's Hurts.
Well, it's a national, once again, not realizing how good this Eagles team is.
And here it is, 2 weeks before Christmas.
Dude.
2 weeks before Christmas, and they clinch a playoff berth.
Yep.
What?
Amazing.
What? 2 weeks before Christmas. Santa's still working, and they already clinched the playoff berth.
That's awesome.
In an elongated season, a 17-game season.
And oh, by the way, they clinched a playoff berth, and they're in the best division record-wise in football because all four teams are currently in the playoffs. Even after the Giants lose, they're still in playoff contention, as are the Commanders.
Yes.
And so it's not like, oh, well, of course they clinched the division. The team in second place is 8-8 or 8 and whatever. No. The Cowboys are in the second place in the division. The other two teams in the division are in playoff spots. That's how it makes it even more impressive that they've clinched already.
Are you kidding me? Oh my God! Shoot us! They're unbelievable. I mean, just unbelievable. This brand of football is it's something to behold of. I mean, we've never seen anything like it.
No.
Seriously. Move aside, Buffalo. Move aside, KC. The Eagles are among the elites.
I just don't know how you stop them, man, which is it's so great that it's our team that we're saying this about, right? It's not like we're going into a matchup like, I don't know how to stop them.
Dude, you know what's funny is I thought I was on drugs. I thought I drugged myself somehow when I go, dude, I swear to God, they're going to. You remember the day we went over the schedule, I go 14-3, right? And you're playing that sound all day.
I thought I lost you.
And I was like, but look at each game. And look at how these games are going to play out. And I remember thinking, I got to be out of my mind. I got to be, on something that I didn't realize. I took the wrong gummy.
You may have been, for all we know.
But
maybe you saw something clear that way.
But I kept thinking and seeing it going, dude, they're good. They're good. They're good. They're really good. It's, they solidified everything. They get Malcolm. They get Malcolm. They get Chauncey Gardner-Johnson, right? Like they get, they solidified all their holes. I'm going, dude, they look really good. But, whatever. Like, you don't know. And I remember going, no. I'm walking it back 14-3. They're 12-1.
Hey, some of my deepest and best conversations were in a different atmosphere.
Yeah, I bet.
So maybe.
Yeah. But they could surpass 14. I mean, it's insane.
Yeah, my win total was 11, and they're at 12. And they've played 13 games. Like, that's insane. Dude, my win total was 11-6. That's my record, 11-6. They're 12-1.
It's insane. It's insane. It's completely insane. It's unreal what they have done. How well, the two stories, man, that we can't get enough of. The two stories that I marvel at is the play of Jalen Hurts and his meteoric rise from suspect, prospect to legit star.
Yeah, overdrafted quarterback.
Right. Legit star.
And I know people loved him out of the draft, but like the football people were saying, man, I thought maybe 4th round pick, not 2nd. And he goes in the 2nd round.
It's unbelievable.
I complained.
It's unbelievable.
Because you had so many other holes to fill. I understand that Howie said we wanted a cheaper backup option instead of going out and paying somebody, $10 million like they had to do with Nick Foles. They get somebody cheaper, rookie contract. And oh my God, what has happened? He's a totally different player. He's a totally different player from last year. That playoff game, he was not anywhere near the top 10 in terms of being a quarterback in the NFL. But he worked his ass off this offseason. And that guy deserves every bit of credit in the world.
He does. Every bit of credit, every bit of adulation. I mean, it's ridiculous. Ridiculous. I mean, he's that had that kind of year. And then the two big stories to me, and again, it's Sirianni. What Nick Sirianni has done with that offense, I mean, his game plans are impeccable, dude. I mean, like he's crushing teams. Like they're crushing teams. Yeah. He's built. I mean, I can't begin to tell you the level of competency. Look, we watch every game. I'm a geek, right? So loser. I watch all these games, DVR'd them. I see all these coaches. This dude is. I put him up against anybody. I'm serious. This dude is sharp as all get wild. He is so engaged. He's got this thing built. His game plans. He's not just on a roll. He's quality. You know how much. Look, I mean, you could smell a good coach. You know it. You know it when you see one. And I thought he was, but he's just been.
You smelled him?
Good coach. You can smell him. You can sense it.
What cologne does he wear?
Shut up.
Aftershave?
Shut up.
I smell good, Nick.
You get my point.
Oh, is that football, man? Where do you get that, Target?
Come on, it's serious now. Stop.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, serious football.
It's football.
It's a football Monday. Brought to us by Pierce Phelps Bryant.
That's right, dude.
It takes.
Serious, man. Come on now. And then what Howie's done.
God,
building his team. Come on,
dude. I still remember
what Howie's done is unbelievable. He's addressed everything. Look at that defensive front.
Yep.
How they've been eating. I mean, my guy Fletch, who I criticized after the Washington game, has been on fire ever since.
Well, and look, it helps that he's not playing 70 snaps.
Well, I was about to say, that's right. Because Howie goes in and he gets the two best defensive tackles on the street available and brings them in. And you look at where they're going, man. You look at Blankenship. They got good news on Blankenship, by the way. He's not done for the year, which is a big deal. But, what he has done in building this roster and finding the coach, I mean, listen, it's all-time GMing. Thursday night, Devon asked me, and he said, who's done the better job, Dombrowski or Roseman? I go, listen, Dave's done an incredible job, man. Like, just, amazing, right? But, Howie's got a cap.
He got a cap. He had to work out of a bad cap situation with Wentz.
He has had so much. And look, listen, I'm not going to shortchange what Dave's done. It's great. It helps you land Harper, and Harper's close with Trey Turner, and, you're able to build this thing. But what Howie's done, been aggressive, his trades, there's no better trader as a GM. I mean, I'm serious. Like, they're sitting here with this team with the Saints pick in his back pocket. Really?
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
I mean, come on.
Thanks, New Orleans. I appreciate it.
I mean, I got to tell you, I've been around sports a long time. This GMing is the best I've ever seen.
I still remember when you were in Italy, I asked, can I get 10 people to call in and say, my name is so-and-so, and I'm happy that Howie Roseman is the general manager of the Eagles, and I couldn't get to 10. And that was after they got Chauncey Gardner-Johnson.
Really?
I'd imagine we could get to that in the first segment of calls.
Should.
Right? Like, I get that Howie was public enemy for a lot of people, myself included at one point, but you got to give credit where credit's due, and he deserves all of it. He should win Executive of the Year this year.
Not even close.
So I would hope that people realize how good of a job that this guy did.
This is the new norm.
I would hope so.
Now you're young, you're set at quarterback.
Yeah, the contracts work,
right? Yeah, you're stocked. The cupboard's filled. I mean, think
and
about
you're the top 5 pick.
When they won the Super Bowl. We thought, man, they're set up well. They're set up even better now.
Oh yeah, not even a question.
It's unbelievable. I'm in awe, guys. I'm in awe. All my years, I've never seen this before. This is freaking awesome. 610-632-0975. I want you to chant as loud as you can from the mountaintops of the Jim Thorpe. Unreal, baby. Unreal. All right, let's talk about Golden Nugget Jewelers, the corner of 8th and Chestnut. It is engagement season at Golden Nugget Jewelers. If you're thinking about doing it, getting engaged for the holidays, perfect place to go. The place to go. Golden Nugget Jewelers, the heart of Jewelers Row, Center City, 8th and Chestnut. See my man, Yaron. He has what you need, all right, for the engagement ring. Beginning with the finest selection of certified diamonds. Beginning and then with the great designers for the settings to Corey Viraggio. And then, of course, the financing options to make it a reality. So you got all that covered at Golden Nugget Jewelers, right in the corner of 8th and Chestnut. Go to goldennuggetjewelry.com. You get all the details, hook it up. Make sure this engagement season, you found that person you love, well, go get the ring of their dreams. Golden Nugget Jewelers, where Philly gets engaged.
Fanatic Sports Update.
The 12-1 Eagles. I'm Andrew Salchunas, and this update is brought to you by NJ Transit. You'll be dashing through with savings with NJ Transit's City Pass. Save 40% on your weekday round-trip train fare to Philadelphia. For details, visit njtransit.com/Philly. The Eagles were in East Rutherford, New Jersey yesterday, taking on the Giants, and man, did they take care of business. 48-22 was the final score. The Eagles now 12-1 on the season. Jalen Hurts, another spectacular game. 21 of 31, 217 yards in the air with 2 touchdown passes. He also ran for a touchdown. 77 yards on the ground. How about Miles Sanders? Good contract year for him. 144 yards on the ground, 2 touchdowns score. He has eclipsed over 1,000 yards rushing. A.J. Brown with 70 yards receiving yesterday. He eclipsed over 1,000 yards receiving. The first time an Eagles receiver had over 1,000 yards since Jeremy Maclin in 2014. Keep it locked here in The Fanatic for all the latest news and information. I'm Andrew Salchunas, and this is 97.5 The Fanatic.
It's the Anthony Gargano Show on 97.5 The Fanatic.
Hey guys, Bob Cooney here, and now is the perfect time to download FanDuel in partnership with Valley Forge, America's #1 sportsbook. New customers get a no-sweat first bet up to $1,000. That's free bets back if your first bet doesn't win. All you have to do is sign up with promo code Bob. You can go money line, you can go point spreads. My favorite, player props. That's right. Over under rushing, over under receiving yards, touchdowns, all of those things you can do. And you can combine your bets for a chance at an even bigger payout with the same game parlay. And now with live betting, you get updated odds on games that have already started. And most importantly, you get paid fast. All on an app that's safe, secure, and super easy to use. Sign up with promo code Bob for your no-sweat first bet. That's promo code Bob. Make every moment more this season with FanDuel, official sportsbook partner of the NFL.
21 plus and present in PA. First online real money wager only. Refund issued is non-withdrawable free bets that expires in 14 days. Restrictions apply. See terms at sportsbook.fanduel.com. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Guys, 2022's been a roller coaster year, so spoil her this Christmas by giving her the next best thing to wearing nothing at all. With soft, silky, naturally nude pajamas, exclusively from Pajamagram. Sensuous and smooth, naturally nude pajamas feel just like her own bare skin, even more alluring than lingerie. The texture and touch of these pajamas is so seductive that you'll both love the feel of them. She'll love the feeling of wearing next to nothing at all, and you'll love the way they look. Best of all, Pajamagram does the wrapping for you with free gift packaging. Order today, and Pajamagram will also include a free matching naturally nude nightie with the purchase of naturally nude pajamas. That is free gift packaging and a free naturally nude nightie when you order today. Just go to Pajamagram.com. It's fast, easy, and delivery by Christmas is guaranteed. That's Pajamagram.com.
There is no doubt about it. Philadelphia sports fans bleed for their teams, and they bleed for each other, too. Every time they donate plasma at CSL Plasma Donation Centers. In fact, thousands of Philadelphia area residents have helped people they don't even know by donating plasma at a CSL Plasma Donation Center. Your plasma donations have helped create therapies for patients living with rare and serious diseases and have enabled us to provide medicines and vaccines to people in over 100 countries around the world. Interested in other ways you can partner with CSL to improve patients' quality of life? Ask about participating in one of our clinical trials or learn more at cslbearingtrials.com. We're proud to be part of this community, proud of our hometown teams, and the people who rally around them and each other. We look forward to meeting you and thanking you in person at events around the city. For all that you do, Philadelphia, we thank you, because together, we're saving lives.
Hey, it's Ricky Bo, ringing the new year with a new ride from Barlow Buick GMC of Woodbury. If you're resolving to make 2023 your best year ever, then head down and check out their brand new vehicles, like the 2023 GMC Acadia, Terrain, and Sierra. As far our New Year's resolutions? At Barlow Buick GMC of Woodbury, they stick to the same ones they've been making since 1971 to provide you with the honest pricing and dedicated service you deserve every day. Stop by Barlow Buick GMC in Woodbury or shop online at barlowautogroup.com.
There's a reason Comcast Business powers more businesses than any other provider. Actually, there's a few. Comcast Business offers the fastest, reliable network and the peace of mind that comes with Security Edge, helping to protect all your connected devices. Want me to keep going? I can. Whether your small business is starting or growing, you need Comcast Business. Technology solutions that put you ahead and give you serious savings. Comcast Business, powering possibilities.
Restrictions apply.
Gain presents a tale of longing and long-lasting scent. Dear my life, we were on the 12B bus when I caught a whiff. A scent so fresh, so life-changing, I had to find its source. I didn't know if you were the woman in the pink freshly washed cardigan or the retired mailman next to me, but I knew one of you was my soulmate. Ah, the scent of Gain Flings. Add Gain scent beads for an even longer lasting scent.
I thought learning a language would be too much work, but Babbel makes learning fun. J'aime Babbel.
Babbel's lessons only take 10 or 15 minutes, and soon you turn and realize, hey, I'm starting to speak another language. Como si fuera magia.
Babbel isn't robots talking. You learn words and phrases from real native speakers. I was ready for real-life conversations in just a few weeks. So easy.
Go to Babbel.com to try for free. That's Babbel.com. Babbel.com.
Cleaning and repairing a building's wastewater pump system is a job, but someone has to do it, and in Philadelphia, that someone Pumpman Philly. In fact, Pumpman Philly is #1 in everything related to your building's wastewater system, including #2s, troubleshooting, emergency repairs, maintenance, and system replacement. Trust Pumpman Philly to keep the go in your building's flow. 24/7, 365. Call 833-559-PUMP. That's 833-559-PUMP. PumpmanPhilly.com.
Attention business owners. Imagine getting up to $26,000 per employee sent to you directly by the U.S. government. All businesses during COVID could be eligible for a payroll tax refund of up to $26K per employee through a CARES Act program. The fact is, all types of businesses, profit or nonprofit, are eligible. There is absolutely no cost to check your eligibility today. ERTC.com is the nation's leading company specializing in employee retention tax credits. Here is a real testimonial from an ERTC client.
We've got some good news. You're going to get $488,000 as a tax refund, which is not a loan, and you can use that in whatever way you'd like to.
Visit ERTC.com today, and in less than 5 minutes, our proprietary rebate calculator will show you how much money you could receive. Act now before the program closes or funds run out. Visit ERTC.com today. That's ERTC.com.
More of the Anthony Gargano Show now.
On 97.5 The Fanatic.
10 o'clock hour brought to you by Window Nation. Take advantage of Window Nation's 50% off sale on all style windows. Plus, make no down payment with no payments and no interest for 12 full months. Call 866-90-NATION or visit windownation.com. 10:30 across the Delaware Valley. Thank you, BT.
We'll do it live. Get excited.
My God. 48 rout of the Giants.
How's everyone doing?
Just putting up. They put up 22 thanks to garbage. They just rocked them.
That's real garbage.
48-22 in the landscape, ladies and gentlemen, got even a little cleaner. It's horrible to say because I'm not, I never like to look at the injuries and all, but it's all part of the landscape of the conference and the shape of football. I mean, it's a horrible thing. I never wish injuries on. I love, especially Deebo Samuel,
right,
who I absolutely love. I love that dude. And all along, I told you, man, I think the Niners are the Eagles' primary concern, their chief concern, and they just have been devastated by injuries. Devastated. And they, on a day when they blasted the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and Tom Brady, like we said, I think somebody here said double digits.
Yes, you did. Pizza bet.
On that day, it's a shame they suffered a bad injury.
Yeah.
You look at the Cowboys, almost blowing one to the Texans.
Yeah, is that being talked about? I hope so.
Yeah, well,
the dominant Cowboy team.
What's the percentage? The Cowboys have a 66% chance of getting to the Super Bowl. The Eagles have a 30% chance. Stick it in your gigi with your percentages nonsense.
Stupid computers.
Look at your eyes. Look with your eyes and judge the greatness that is the Eagles. Methodical. Led by both of their fronts. Strong on the offensive front. Strong on the defensive front. All football is won on the front. Man, it's impressive. All right, a couple items for the show, and then we're going to open up the phone lines. So, one, we cannot forget, because the Sixers had a momentous weekend. Now, Joel, oh my God.
I hope y'all keep trusting them.
You want to talk about dominance. Last night, the Beast.
Are you kidding me?
With another one of his Beast performances. Are you kidding me? 34 minutes. He shoots 20 of 32. 2 of 3 from 3. 12 rebounds. 11 of 11 from the line. 3 assists, a block, and 53 points. Talk about 50 burgers. Every week, it's who's going to score more, the Eagles or Embiid. Oh, the Embiid. Now, it was a wild weekend because he had 20 in the first quarter against the Lakers. He was unstoppable, right? And the way that game ended, leading into overtime.
Oh, yeah.
It was one of the worst things, that worst coached last couple minutes ever. Like, I was scarred. I'll be honest with you. I was shell-shocked Saturday morning. So I do a Fox show, national Fox show, early Saturday morning. And I was shell-shocked from that game. Completely shell-shocked. And I work with guys from L.A., and they're all Laker fans.
Of course.
And if not for Anthony Davis bricking a free throw, the second of 2 free throws, they're going to lose that game. When they were up 16 in the final 3 with 3 minutes to go.
Whether you like it or not.
I mean, look, it's awesome. They came back and they put up 130 against a bad Charlotte team. And I'll never take Joel for granted with his 50 spots. I mean, you know how Judas and I.
Yeah, we kind of asked, like, yo, what's the deal with the some of the fans?
Yeah.
Not showing them much love.
And listen, and I got an argument Friday night with Coach Paisan at the saloon, who was talking about, because he's not an Embiidsman. And there's a lot of them out there. But, the guru, he saw us the other day at the Fishes. And look, this is pure dominance. The fact that they blow a lead is not Joel Embiid's fault. It's got to be coached better. And there's one man who's lost a lot of leads in games and in series. And, look, I respect the guy. I do. I respect Doc Rivers. But, after a while.
When it happens over and over
you can't not look at him.
Yeah. When it happens over and over again, and not just here, like, it's been his career. It happened with the Clippers over and over again, and not just blown series leads, but blown game leads too, like in game. And it's a concern, which is why, when people don't get that fired up about the team, I can't blame anyone, because you can point to a couple of reasons, but Doc is the big one. And that sucks, man. Kind of knowing that this has been him every year since he won a championship with the Celtics? Every year here, every year in L.A., and he had prime players in L.A.
That's right.
Right? It's not like he had Blake Griffin when both his knees were shot.
That's right.
He had prime players in L.A. He had Kawhi Leonard and Paul George and blew a 3-1 series lead. So we talk about how great it is to have Maxey and Harden and Embiid, and I love it. But it's not like this guy hasn't blown leads with stars before, and he barely won. Sixers took him to 7 games in 2008. This Sixers team with Thad Young and Iggy, they went 7, dude.
Dude, I lived it. I remember.
That should have happened.
It's unbelievable. But all that said, and we'll discuss his future, and it begs, man. It's so weird because in a year and it's coming off a season with the Phillies after the Joe Girardi debacle, that leads to the resurgence with Robbie Thompson. It's hard not to draw parallels. It really is. It's so hard not to draw the parallels. You got a guy who won a title, a guy who's been around the game, player. I mean, Doc Rivers and Joe Girardi have a lot in common.
Yeah.
They both won titles. They both won as players. They both, have a high acumen.
They obviously know a lot
sport.
about their sport, right? They're not.
That's what I'm saying.
Nitwits,
right? I'm not saying Doc is Rich Kotite, but there's something. Sometimes it's just something that you can't explain, that you can't put your finger on.
Yep.
You feel it, and maybe that's it. But we'll talk about that. We got lots to do, and we have a football team. Guys, I can't begin to tell you. I've never seen anything like this. I was trying to think about this. My cousin and I, over the weekend, Saturday, we went up to my man Marco's place in the Poconos. So we went to go, I had the boys. We do it every year.
Yeah, it sounds like a great time.
My kids, so Aunt and Mosh, Uncle Joey, Uncle Toots, Uncle Marco, we all convene up in the Poconos where it snowed yesterday. It was beautiful, cool. Actually. It was awesome. But we're watching the game. So, my cousin and I are talking. And, I mean, we both were at a loss. Listen, we could be historians of Philadelphia sports, obviously, right? I don't remember anything close to this. I mean, if you look back at all these Eagles teams, I don't remember a period where they take such a leap forward.
Right, you're not just talking about pure dominance, right? Because you go, the 2004 team was dominant. But you're talking about night and day from a year ago.
I mean, there's a build that happens in the league. Now, again, they eclipsed, the closest, obviously, is the Super Bowl, where they eclipsed that, it was the second year of Wentz, and all of a sudden, poof. But the events that transpired make it all crazy. First of all, I think this team is superior to the. I've been saying that all year, and I think it's obvious now. The Super Bowl team caught some breaks. There's nothing wrong with that. But they didn't have to play the Saints. They didn't have to play the Rams, and they were able to kind of get through it. This team, bring on anybody. They had a great Super Bowl. Belichick sits his best cornerback.
Yeah, but I'll ask you, would you be saying, let's just say the story's different. Wentz never got hurt. Wentz continues to play the way that he did. Because they were beating up on teams, too. Like the Denver 50 burger.
Chicago.
Like, if he doesn't get hurt.
I'm just saying the way it transpired.
Right, yeah.
And listen, all bets are off. If he doesn't get hurt, none of this happens now.
Right, that's
maybe.
True, yeah.
I mean, if he doesn't get hurt and he wins it, he's not, my guess is he's not
a mess.
And selfish and freaking out.
Right.
All that stuff that happened. Listen, it's a horrible situation that Wentz went through. Having to sit back and watch your backup win it and it eats you alive, and ego is not your friend.
Correct.
I mean, he goes into paranoid mess. But it all happened. So I can't
forget
change
it. I got you.
I can't change history. And I think this team's better. I think they're better defensively, too. I know we argued that before. I think offensively it's not close. And I think defensively they're better. I think this is a better team. All day, it's a better team.
Yeah, I think the defense is still like I don't know how I feel like sometimes they get disrespected. The Super Bowl defense, they gave up 500 yards in the Super Bowl, but the whole season they were great.
Yeah, they also played. They didn't really play that tough of teams. If you remember, we'll go back and look at it.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think this. I think this defense has more talent.
The corners, it's not even
substantially more talent.
Slay Bradbury.
I know you
Mills
disagree,
Darby.
but I'll take this D line over that D line. I will. I'll take this D line over that D line. I said it before, and I'll say it again. I'll double down on it. I don't think the backers are better. I think it's a better defense. There's times when, even yesterday, there were times when Gannon, I didn't like the way he played it. There was a point where the Giants had that drive, and I'm going, you don't need to do that.
Yeah, they took the foot off the defensive gas pedal. And, all of a sudden the corners are playing 10, 15 yards off, which I get it. You're up big. You don't want to let them get a big play. But then they end up scoring anyway.
It's too early to do that stuff. I mean, what are you doing? Just letting them score? I don't understand it.
Exactly.
Belichick never did that.
You're going to let them score regardless, whether it's a big play downfield or they gash you on a 12-play drive. They're gonna score.
Yeah, I don't get it, but whatever. This offense is so dynamic. So ridiculously dynamic. I mean, they look unstoppable.
Yeah, Hurts completed what?
How about the way Miles ran today?
Just a start.
Yeah,
Miles Sanders, ridiculous.
The backup tight ends.
Yeah, Calcaterra and Stahl having some nice days.
Are you kidding me?
And early. Remember, they went to them early. We started seeing A.J. Brown and Devontae get theirs like the third and fourth drives, but early game plan was, all right, let's go to these tight ends to get downfield.
Makes the right decision.
Dude, how about a 4th and 7 touchdown? Now that safety made an awful play on the ball.
Yeah, I'll be honest with you.
He's trying to make a pick.
I still disagree with that call. First of all, I would not have gone for it in that spot.
You would have pinned him?
I would have pinned him. There's no need. With that Giants offense, there's no need to give them field position. And they were in the right defense. They were playing cover 2. They were in the right defense.
The safety just made an awful play.
It was one of the worst plays I've ever seen. How do you not? What are you going for the interception
He's going for a pick.
It's 4th down and 7. You blow up you blow them up, and it's over.
Thank you.
But that was the only play
that you didn't like.
That I didn't like. And it turned out to be a touchdown, but I didn't like it. I thought you didn't need to go for it. You pin him and you do that. But whatever. But that's how ridiculous this offense is rolling. Their offensive line and their defensive line is uncanny. It's so good.
Well, that's been the Bible of the Eagles. And trenches, man.
And it is. And Howie's right. We talked about this, he and I, about the trenches. This goes back to the Super Bowl year. And that is the formula. I'm watching Herbert last night.
Yeah.
All right? If he's got any kind of offensive line, now they're without Slater, their left tackle. But if he's got any kind of offensive line, that offense with Williams and Allen's maybe banged up, Eckler, they come at you all day. Right?
Bad tight end.
No. You got Palmer and you just got guys all over the place. But their offensive line is thin. Thin. Look at the Chiefs. Now they've gotten injured at times.
Yep.
So they've suffered some bad injuries on the O-line. The fact that Howie has that kind of O-line depth is monstrous because it cost the Chiefs the Super Bowl. If they had their tackles, they beat Tampa all day long. The only reason why Mahomes had a down year, no, he didn't. He was under duress the whole time because he had no tackles left. If you can't protect, you can't win. And the Eagles can protect all day long.
Yep. Like
Now
you
you
said,
still
the
got
depth,
to.
too.
Now you still got to be able to execute once you have protection, and that's the marvel of Jalen. But they can protect, they can run block, and defensively, they just collapse you. And it's amazing. They were suspect against the run, and in one fell swoop, Howie fixes it. It's a thing. It's the thing to marvel at. I was trying to think about what this year is like.
It's hard to compare it anywhere else.
The level of quality, like the quality, and I just can't believe that this coaching staff, Nick Sirianni, that he's done. It's just excellence. It really is. Like, I'm running out of superlatives each week. And I look at it like this. Now, obviously, you and I, we're Eagle fans. There's no pretense.
Right.
I do a sports show in Philadelphia, my hometown. Okay. I mean, been doing it so long, whatever. Obviously, is what it is. But I'm a football fan first. Seriously, I love that sport. I'm a football fan. Just like I'm a baseball fan, just like I'm a basketball fan and a hockey fan. All right? And when I see a level of football being played, I'm just supremely impressed. When I see it coached at that level, when I see a team execute the way they execute, opening up holes. I mean, look at they were unstoppable yesterday. How about the Jalen touchdown quarterback draw?
Yeah, incredible.
It's unstoppable. You want to go Devontae? You want to go to AJ? You want to run it with Sanders? You will get the tight end involved? We'll get Quez involved?
Just kidding. It's Jalen's turn.
I mean, I can't tell you when I saw this before. Anyway, let's do this. The rest of the show is yours. There's no guest today. We'll go around the league a little bit later on, but you have the vault, and it's you guys, because I want you guys to talk about it. I know I just needed this to get it off my chest in a good way. You got to let the gush out, too, not just the poison. Got a lot of gush.
Did you ever eat Gushers?
What's that?
Did you ever eat Gushers?
No, what are they?
Like fruit snacks with the juice on the inside.
Oh, yeah?
The kids probably have had them. I used to love the Gushers.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah, it was a big.
What are they?
Like
a fruit, like the roll?
Yeah,
like
kind of. Yeah, but it's little balls and there's juice on the inside.
Oh, yeah?
No, I was a big Gushers guy.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
What flavors?
They had all the different, artificially enhanced blue, red, green, yellow. It tasted good.
Real fruit juice?
Sure.
By the way, I know everybody's been asking. The chips have arrived.
Yes.
And tomorrow, we will unveil the array of chips, including the pea chips.
Yeah, it was a fun time Friday night. I got home from my event, and Christy had her girlfriends over. And the pea chips were just sitting there right on the table.
No.
And I was like, it's strictly.
And what's the bag? The bag is a
they actually
female
come
on the
in a
bag?
box.
Okay.
Yeah, and a very
is it like the
phallic symbol,
like the nudie magazines with the thing
it says
over top
18 plus. It says 18 plus on it.
All right.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, sorry, strictly for entertaining purposes. On
for
the
show
radio.
purposes, yes.
It's for work.
So you have how many different types of chips?
5.
The mussels and
the mussels and white wine.
Right.
The hemp and jalapeno.
Okay.
The 2 traditional Lithuanian meal traditional flavors.
Right.
And then the pea chips.
All right. And so you will bring them in tomorrow.
Yes.
You're not going to tell me what's what.
Correct.
All right. I'm going to try to guess the flavors. All right.
Might confuse the mussels.
610-632-0975. 610-632-0975. It's Cuz Ready with the Tunis We're just getting started. We want to open up the phone lines. We're going to have a lot of fun coming up as we celebrate the 12-1 Eagles. 12-1. 97.5 The Fanatic.
This is Andrew Salchunas. You know I love betting on the NFL. I'm always finding new player or game props. And what's cool about FanDuel Sportsbook in partnership with Valley Forge is you can combine these props with other bets from the same game to score an even bigger payout, which is always perfect for a Thursday night or a Monday night, right? You got one game, and tonight we got one that's ugly, but you can have some fun with it. We got the Pats and we got the Cardinals, and it's, ugly. But you got some players to look at. DeAndre Hopkins, I mean, he's a freak. I know he's dealing with a little illness right now, but you could probably look at him to score a touchdown at any point. Kyler Murray, maybe his over in rushing yards. If you like a side, whether it's New England or Arizona, that's your third leg right there. FanDuel, easy to use. They always have awesome odds. And when you win, you get paid fast, and there's no like nailing a same-game parlay on FanDuel. And if you're new to FanDuel, you just sign up with promo code FANATIC for your first no-sweat first bet up to $1,000. That's promo code FANATIC. Make every moment more with FanDuel, the official sportsbook partner of the NFL. You got to be 21 plus and present in PA. First online real money wager only. $10 first deposit required. Bonus issued as knowledgeable free bets that expire 14 days after receipt. Restrictions apply. See terms at sportsbook.fanduel.com. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Fanatic Sports Update.
Just an absolute rout. Salchunas, and this update is brought to you by Pajamagram.com. Go to Pajamagram.com to purchase the sensuous naturally nude pajamas for her and get a naturally nude nightie for free and ensure delivery before Christmas. That's Pajamagram.com. The Eagles completely beat down the Giants yesterday on the road. 48-22 was the final. Jalen Hurts, 2 touchdown passes. One to A.J. Brown, the other to Devontae Smith. A.J. Brown eclipsed 1,000 yards receiving. The first time an Eagles receiver finished with over 1,000 yards since Jeremy Maclin did it in 2014. And Miles Sanders, he passes the century mark with 144 yards yesterday, 2 touchdowns. Over 1,000 yards rushing this year. And the Eagles defense got to show them a lot of love. 7 sacks on the day, 3 of which from Brandon Graham. Just a big day from the Eagles altogether. League best 12-1. The Vikings lose to the Lions, which is good for the Eagles in terms of seeding. And the Cowboys, they sneak by with a win against the worst team in the league, the Houston Texans. And, of course, Joel Embiid, 53 points yesterday in another win for the Sixers. This update is also brought to you by Whole Foods Market. Save big at Whole Foods Market. Get 4 large avocados from Mexico for $4.50 with Prime through December 13th while supplies last. Shop and store online. Terms apply. I'm Andrew Salchunas, and this is 97.5 The Fanatic.
And Gargano, weekdays 10 to 2 on 97.5 The Fanatic.
Barbera! Gary Barbera's Big Finish event is a bumper-to-bumper total clearance. We got the car with the biggest, baddest, deepest December discounts. New cars up to 10 grand off. Inventory's flying because with Barbera's 0 down and no payments for 3 whole months, you need nothing. That's why Birds coach Nick picks Barbera.
Boy, I guess. Philadelphia's Credit Connection.
Instant credit, 0 down, no payments. New cars up to 10 grand off. Hello. Gary Barbera's blowing out the bargains. Along with a generous donation to the U.S. Marines Toys for Tots. Everything's included, even the kitchen sink. But if you miss it, you're walking.
Cost Barbera cares. 10K off on stock number 22C1014. While supplies last. 0 down and no payments for 90 days for well-qualified buyers on select vehicles. All offers plus tax tags and 422 doc. Expires January 2nd, 2023.
Follow that band to Barbera's biggest ever year-end clearance. Where all we do is discount Dodges, Chryslers, Rams, and Jeeps. Even cheaper.
This is Coach Sirianni. Is Barbera the best?
0 down, no payments.
Boy, I guess.
Go Birds!
Hi, I'm Steven Singer. Yep, that's me, the I Hate Steven Singer guy. People ask, what does this mean, I hate Steven Singer? Well, most other jewelers love to sell diamond studs that are cheap. They have a name for it, frozen spit. I'm serious. That's what other jewelers call their own products, frozen spit. Can you imagine buying a cloudy diamond that's milky color? Oh my. Buy real diamonds from a real jeweler. Steven Singer Jewelers, who backs up every diamond with a real lifetime full trade-in value. The best money-back guarantee in the business. Here's why. Other jewelers hate our beautiful Anita diamond studs because ours are 100% eye flawless and near colorless. Beautiful stuff. They come complete with our 14-karat safety silicone backs, so she never has to worry about losing them or outgrowing them because our diamonds are such nice quality that we offer everyone a lifetime upgrade. You can trade in your Anita diamond studs and get exactly what you paid for them. I wish I could trade in my old iPhone and get what I paid. Visit me, the real Steven Singer, at the other corner of 8th and Walnut or online at IHateStevenSinger.com. One place, one price.
Hey, it's Ricky Bo. Is your home in need of new windows and doors, but you decided to brave through one more cold season before making the plunge? Then let me tell you why acting now will not only keep your family feeling warm all winter long while lowering your high heating bills, but also save you big bucks with the big end-of-year sale from my good friends at Guida Door and Window. Guida is bringing back their biggest discounts of the year. Receive 40% off each window you buy. Yes, 40% off every professionally installed window. You'll also receive 40% off any door, including entry doors, patio doors, garage doors, and storm doors. And don't worry about touching your holiday money, because Guida will start your project with no money down and allow you to pay it off interest-free for up to 12 months. If you need new windows and doors, then you need to go Guida right now so you can take advantage of all these huge savings. All prior sales are excluded. Offer expires December 31st. So call Guida today to schedule a free in-home estimate at 1-877-GO-GUIDA or visit them at GoGuida.com. That's go, Guida.com.
Hey, Sixer fans, it's Matt Cord for the Bet Parks app, the official winning partner of your Philadelphia 76ers. The Bet Parks app is fun to use, built around on what you want right from your phone. It's easy to sign up, great customer service, and faster to win than ever before. Download the Bet Parks app today. The Bet Parks app, the official winning partner of your Philadelphia 76ers.
See website for terms and conditions. Must be 21 and in Pennsylvania or New Jersey. Gambling problem? 1-800-GAMBLER.
Bet Parks is all about football. The Bet Parks Sportsbook app hooks you up every weekend with special promos on college football Saturdays and pro football Sundays. Every Saturday, Bet Parks offers a special half the spread promo on one select college football game, and they cut the spread in half at the same odds. Every Sunday, Bet Parks presents the double the spread promo on one select pro football game and doubles the spread at the same odds. Check out details at the Bet Parks app, at Bet Parks on Twitter, or betparks.com. Must be 21 and in Pennsylvania or New Jersey. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
They're big, and they're coming for you. Tax refund advance loans at Jackson Hewitt, up to $4,500. That's big. Like our tax refund advance can beat up their tax refund advance kind of big. Up to $4,500 at Jackson Hewitt. Book your appointment today and get details at jacksonhewitt.com. You're going to need a bigger wallet. Eligible clients can get up to $1,000 in December and up to $3,500 in January. Loans by Republic Bank and Trust Company. Finance charge may apply.
Eagles Shows presents the Oaks Gun Show this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday at the Greater Philadelphia Expo Center in Oaks. Don't miss one of the region's largest gun shows with over 2,000 tables. Buy, sell, or trade from guns, rifles, pistols, and ammo to military surplus, uniforms, medals, and more. The Oaks Gun Show this weekend only at the Greater Philadelphia Expo Center in Oaks. Minutes off Route 422 in Oaks, PA. Friday 1 to 7, Saturday 9 to 5, and Sunday 9 to 4. Tickets are just $13 a day or get a 3-day pass for $30. Get yours at the door or visit eaglesshows.com.
There's a reason Comcast Business powers more businesses than any other provider. Actually, there's a few. Comcast Business offers the fastest, reliable network and the peace of mind that comes with Security Edge, helping to protect all your connected devices. Want me to keep going? I can. Whether your small business is starting or growing, you need Comcast Business. Technology solutions that put you ahead and give you serious savings. Comcast Business, powering possibilities.
Restrictions apply.
The right gift makes all the difference this holiday, and PGA Tour Superstore has something for every player on your list. The home for golf pros and beginners, PGA Tour Superstore has the largest selection in golf clubs, shoes, apparel, and more. Visit their Plymouth Meeting Store or shop PGATourSuperstore.com.
WPEN Burlington, Philadelphia, a Beasley Media Group station, home of the most entertaining sports talk in Philadelphia. 97.5 The Fanatic, Philadelphia.
It's the most wonderful time of the year. Yo, man, we love it. With the kids jingle.
Why does he go? His voice goes perfect, doesn't it?
You be of good cheer. It's
the holiday wheel is back. Hey, dude, they dressed it up. That's a nice wheel.
Yeah, it's the best the wheel's ever looked. You got some lights.
So it's a beautiful wheel. The wheel looks great. Usually the wheel,
I love a good wheel,
is a Bobo wheel.
Yeah, it's usually
like a cardboard mess,
and they usually have the marker on it. This is they got like actual things on.
No,
there.
it looks like a Wheel of Fortune type of wheel. Strong wheel game. Who's that? Todd?
Could be Todd.
Todd,
could
our
be
promotions
Eric.
man. Eric?
Not Eric. It could be Eric, but Eric Simon.
Yeah.
Also in the promotions department.
Pretty good. So the Holiday Wheel is back, and it's presented by Rally House, Tunis.
Rally House. Rally House. It's city. It's your house. It's Rally House.
So this week, we're going to be spinning the Holiday Wheel 3 times a day. So you got Johnny the K and Bobby and Pat and Coach at 8 a.m. Us at noontime, so straight up an hour from now. The best show ever at 4. So here's the deal. Listen for your name to be called at those specific times. If your name is called, you'll have 10 minutes to call back and spin the wheel. If the person does not call back in 10 minutes, we'll spin the wheel, and that prize will roll over into the next show. So we have a rollover, a double to start the festivities, Tunis.
Yeah, I feel bad when the people don't, because like this, what are the odds that your name's called? So I always feel bad, but I love giving out the multiple prizes.
Yeah, we love playing Santa, and we got the double today. I don't feel that bad, to be honest with you, because then why one of our people listen?
Yeah, that's true.
So make sure you're listening. Every wheel spinner, by the way, will automatically receive a $50 Rally House gift card. If you have not registered yet, go to 97.5thefanatic.com right now. So this is some of the prizes. Ready? A Sony PlayStation 5 bundle.
Yeah, what?
Yes, including 5 of the top video games of the year. Gran Turismo, Horizon Forbidden West, God of War Ragnarok. What is it, Ragnarok? Ragnarok.
Close enough.
Is that Thor? Ragnarok?
Sounds like it could be. I know it's a very popular game.
So Horizon Forbidden West, God of War Ragnarok, The Last of Us Part 1, and Uncharted, Legacy of Thieves.
Yeah, and these games aren't like Bobo games.
No, Legacy of Thieves.
These are actually like really good. Like this is an incredible prize.
That's outrageous. Listen to these gifts. They're unbelievable. So you get that, the PlayStation 5 bundle. All right? You get a 4-pack of tickets to see Dead & Company at Citizens Bank Park July 10th. You get a barbecue fire pit from Landis Block. You can get a 4-pack of tickets, Sixers Pistons December 21st. You get a package of stretches from the Stretch Zone. All right? You can get a 4-pack of lift tickets for Montage Mountain. That's in Scranton, the only place to be this winter season. A Star of Love diamond necklace and a pair of half-carat black diamond stud earrings from Steven Singer. A $1,000 gift card from Imagine Lifestyles Car Rentals. I mean, this stuff is outrageous.
And that's the one that carried over.
Oh, really?
The $1,000 gift card from Imagine Lifestyles. Yep.
All right. Here's the deal, man. Noontime, you're listening. They call your name. You got to call us. What do they got, 20 minutes?
Yeah, we stretch it.
All right. So
we do our own stretch zone on the show sometimes.
Actually, 10 minutes. The person, you got 10 minutes to call, but we stretch a little.
We usually do when the read is done.
Yeah.
And the read, you stretch the read.
Well, it's like a home clock.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We're a hometown clock.
Exactly. So
make sure you're listening at noon when we spin the wheel. All right, let's kick it off on the phones. Nick, you're on 97.5 The Fanatic. Nicky.
Hey, Ann, how you doing, my brother?
What's going on, Nick?
Hey, I might be calling from Hershey, Pennsylvania, which normally is the sweetest place on earth, but I'm telling you right now, the sweetest place on earth is the city of Philadelphia. Birds, baby.
That's right, brother.
I just can't believe where we're at, but I want to commend you. You know, I'm going to go back to the beginning of the season where you got a little flack from going into the season and saying, I have no expectations. Well, that's the way you have to do it as an Eagles fan. You know, I look at a season as a good holiday gumbo. You know, you got to get all those ingredients. You got to prep those ingredients before the season. You got to throw them in the pot. You turn that heat on. You let the season or the pot, the meal cook. Let it heat up. Let it get into simmering. And as the season goes on, as you're getting close to the end of that recipe, you turn that heat up and you start boiling. So that when you hit those playoffs, you blow the top off that pot, baby. And we got the chef, Nick Sirianni, cooking mixing all the ingredients the right way. We got freaking Jalen Hurts, who is the main ingredient with all these extra pieces. I can't believe we're sitting here, clinched the playoffs 4 weeks before the end of the season. Usually we're 2-3 weeks, hoping we get in, and now we're sitting here 12-1, baby.
It's in the best division in football. It's unbelievable.
Best division in football, best team in football. I don't care who you are, all those stunads saying that Dallas 60% chance to make what? What are you smoking? I tell you what, I want some of it because what you see on the field in front of you is the best team in the NFL. No questions asked. And I think when you said about the 2017 comparison to this season, what the main difference is, especially on the defensive side of the ball, is we actually have linebackers. For many, many years, watching Philadelphia Eagles football, it was the linebackers that, you would throw a piece and see if it sticks. You got the Kazir Whites, you got the TJ Edwards, you get the Kobe Dean, who hasn't played a snap, come in last week and have 6 tackles, 1 tackle for a loss. I mean, who would have thought going into the holiday season, it's the best time of the year? Man, we haven't even reached the best time of the year. The best time of the year starts week 19 or week 18, the first week of the playoffs, baby.
I like it, buddy. I like it, Nicky. And it's going to be fantastic. Give me a Hershey's Eagles chant.
All right, ready? E-A-G-L-E-S. Eagles!
There you go, brother. That's a Hershey Eagle chant right there, buddy. Nice. How about that? Amazing.
I love a good chant.
I do. I just love. You know what? I like the crescendo build-up, dude. Right? The build-up to the chant.
A lot of good chants at the Elks Club yesterday.
I saw on Instagram you guys rocking and rolling.
Yeah, there was a great crowd there yesterday. And, Brigantine has a lot of New Yorkers, too. So there was a couple groups of Giants fans there.
Why don't they stay up north?
I don't know.
They shouldn't be allowed in
they were shut down pretty quickly.
South Jersey Shore area.
I agree. But they were quiet.
Stay up and then, I don't even know their spots. Where's their spots?
Tom's River?
Yeah,
it's near a beach.
Something point, near a point. Whatever.
Yeah.
Stay up there.
Yeah. Don't come
New
down.
Yorkers.
Yeah, exactly. Stay away.
All right. Time now to open the vault.
When we began opening this vault nearly 2 hours ago, we had no real idea what we'd find inside. As it turns out, we haven't found very much.
Well, we got a highlight package because yesterday was just an incredible day to be an Eagles fan. And a lot of highlights come from it. 48 points they put up, a lot of sacks for the defense, tackles for losses, you name it. We got it all here, so I didn't have to go too deep into the vault to find this one. Just such a fun day yesterday for Eagles fans. So we'll go through it, start in the first quarter, and it didn't take long for Josh Sweat to get the first sack for the Eagles of the day.
Completes his first toss today on 1st and 10. Here, he's going to get sacked by Josh Sweat. That's what the Eagles do. Second in the NFL, averaging 3.5 sacks per game.
By the way, you and I texted about one Joe Davis. And the more and more we hear him, dude.
He's exposed.
He dropped another punch, counter punch.
Yeah, you got to stop with that, dude.
No, dude. So that tells me he's got a list of his sayings, and he probably has it in front of him. Because when he said the catch of his life for Justin Jefferson a few weeks ago, I started looking at him side-eyed, and then he dropped punch, counter punch multiple times in the baseball playoffs for the Phillies, and then he said it yesterday, Eagles-Giants.
Yeah, dude.
And they were down 21-0 when the Giants scored, so it was a weak punch, counter punch. Like, yo, dude, it's still a 2-possession game. What are you saying, punch, counter punch?
Yeah, that tells me you're a forcer.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
You're not an enforcer. You're just a forcer.
Like, if I were to listen to Joe Davis for the first time, every time, he's good. But
you can't.
But when you start reusing
context, like if you're in the World Series or you're in the NLCS, you want to go punch, counter punch, hit their home run. Oh, that's cool.
21-7.
Even if it's like 21, it's two heavyweights. You know the Eagles were routing that team. There's no counter punch. Shut up, Joe. Now, it's a shame because I love the Moose.
He does a good job.
Moose is strong.
I do like Moose.
I'm a Moose fan. Joe Davis, nah. Big miss, Joe.
Starting to get disappointed, man.
We thought you were better than that.
Yeah, listen. Jalen Hurts wasn't great as a rookie, and now he's having this incredible rise.
Maybe he's got hope.
Some guys have good rookie seasons, but then have that sophomore slump.
Yeah.
And that's Joe Davis right now.
Yeah, I hear you.
Continuing the first quarter, another sack, this time by Temple-made, Temple-proud Hassan Reddick.
3rd down 17. Sack on 1st down, put him way back. Jones gets sacked again. Hassan Reddick this time. 2 sacks on the opening drive for Philadelphia.
And don't forget, that game was at East Rutherford. You hear how loud that crowd was? Not even close.
Listen, they took over again.
Our man Vince from Philly Sports Trips had 4 full buses.
Yeah, again. They took over.
Now we get some scoring here in the first quarter. Miles Sanders is first of 2.
On 3rd and short, Sanders up the gut and in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. And an impressive opening drive for the Eagles. Convert a couple of 3rd downs and strike first in this one.
And now
Sanders ran the ball well,
man.
Man.
My God, dude. Another 140 piece. 144 yards yesterday, dude.
17 carries.
Good for him. Look, I wasn't the biggest Sanders guy. I thought there were a lot of better backs in the league. He's playing his rear end off in a good year for him, right? The contract year. Let's see how much he gets paid. Let's see if he overprices himself for here.
Well, listen. I can't overpay for a running back. I'm sorry.
I know. I agree.
Honestly, I was a way bigger Miles Sanders fan than you were.
Yes.
And I expected this.
Yeah.
I really did. I expected him to have this kind of year.
I remember that you and Brad was 950 yards or something.
I was all over the over.
Yep.
All over. However, I do not pay him. And I don't, I feel bad saying that, but if I want to look at it from a GM standpoint, I'm not doing it. Second contracts for running backs.
See it all the time, man.
It's just not smart.
No, it's not.
And there's guys I need to pay. Like, here's the problem. Like, we were talking about this. Bradbury's a big deal. Like, he's going to get paid. And I'd love to somehow keep him. I don't know if I'm going to be able to.
Right.
But, like, having those 2 corners, running backs you draft.
Yeah, and you're going to have a lot of guys coming off the books.
Like, that's your price point, man, running back.
Exactly. So, good game for Miles Sanders. And then the first one in the air for Hurts was not to A.J. Brown, but it was to Devontae Smith.
On 4th and 7, Hurts lofts it for Smith. It's a touchdown, Devontae Smith. And Nick Sirianni loves it.
I still can't believe that safety took that bad of a route, man.
Well, it's going for glory, right? Let me go for the pick, which is the dumbest thing in the world, knowing that you get the ball close to midfield. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Unfortunately, you got to, I don't know how they're taught. Like, you got to blow up Devontae.
Right, exactly.
You got it lined up. It's the play's right in front of you.
Unless there's that fear of the defenseless receiver.
I don't know. Well, there's a million ways you can play it.
Right.
You could just knock the ball down.
Right, exactly. Back to the defense, showing a little love. How about Fletcher Cox? Makes Daniel Jones roll out, and then Epps gets the tackle for loss.
Jones looks to throw. He's pressured right away. Bellinger got drilled. Marcus Epps. A loss of a couple. 4th down.
Yeah, he just floated that one to Bellinger.
How about that?
Epps made the big hit.
Yeah.
They were physical on defense yesterday. That was a physical. That was like the division game. There's going to be a lot of physicality, but it was only one-sided.
Yeah.
The Eagles brought a little extra yesterday.
They did it. There's some Epsom salt right there.
And then here's A.J. Brown. Hurts his second touchdown pass of the day.
Yeah, the first down pass play. Jalen Hurts has been locked in so far. Works it all and has Brown. One player to get in the end zone. A.J. Brown for the 10th time this year.
10 touchdowns. And 1,000 yards.
Yeah.
1,000 yards. First time since Macklin in 2014. That's how bad it's been, man.
Again, we talked about receivers going to the Institute. Look at these guys. Having, AJ, Devontae. Come on, man. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, just incredible. Defense continues. More Fletcher Cox.
They're down in 3. 30 seconds. Jones in trouble and sacked for the third time in this half. It's Fletcher Cox.
Fletcher Cox gets the sack, but it's Hassan Reddick again coming off the edge that forces it.
He's right.
Number 7. He's going to force Daniel Jones to step up. He's going to run in to Fletcher Cox.
What another great signing. I was so pumped when they got him, man.
Dude.
Arizona really screwed that up. I know he was with Carolina last year, but Arizona screwed that up. They didn't know how to play him. And then Matty Rule kind of brings him back to his roots with Temple, the way he played him at TU, and he has the big year. And now look at him here in Philly. It's great.
Yeah,
and even the first couple of weeks, remember Gannon? I think Gannon was trying to figure out how to play him.
Yeah.
And remember he dropped him back in coverage a lot, and it was not going well.
Yeah, that's right.
And then he let him kind of pin his ears back, and you're seeing the production that he's given you. Here's Jalen Hurts now using his legs with a touchdown.
All the way down to the 10. First and goal for Philadelphia. 4 to choose from near side. Instead, Hurts takes off and gashes him. Touchdown, Philly. And it's Jalen Hurts on the ground.
That call, like the execution of that play.
Yeah.
Look at look at the holes that line opens up. There was one with Sanders, and he just boom hit the hole quick. That one with Jalen. Jalen's amazing because he's a great runner.
Yes.
He's like an elite run. We've had quarterbacks that can run. He's almost has running back patience.
Yes. Yeah, you're right. He finds the right hole to hit.
But his patience too. Like he knows there's a time you have. Sometimes you got to make it breathe to allow your blocks.
Yeah, and sometimes you don't see that burst right away, but then he can turn the Jets on. I mean, we saw that against Green Bay. Right, there was a couple of plays where once he got an open field, obviously he turns the Jets on. It's hard for them to catch, but like you said, he let holes open up for him. So an incredible game for Hurts. Back to the defense and our man BG.
Is anybody still developing in that pocket side of things? Here's Jones getting sacked by Graham. There are flags down on the snap there. They came flying. It looks like it's going to go on New York.
How about Brandon Graham?
Second sack for him today.
Yeah, but I love the compliment, right? The ultimate Eagle.
Thank you, 97.5.
Thank you, BG. Another incredible game by Brandon Graham.
He's looked fantastic this year.
He's another one.
Coming off that injury, man. Jeez.
Right?
How about we hear another one?
From 4 and 13 to in the playoff pictures. This is a sack from behind by Graham. Ball comes out and the Eagles have it. It's recovered by Patrick Johnson after Brandon Graham got his third sack of the day.
3 sacks, man.
Amazing. Really. 3
and we
sacks.
saw he looked great when we saw him before the season started. But dude, it's different just looking good, not in pads and everything, and then actually looking good on the field.
Yeah, he's had such an incredible season.
Yep.
And such an incredible career. He's an amazing, see, to me, Brandon Graham, I would retire his number.
Yes. Oh, you have to.
He's a Mr. Eagle, retire his number.
You have to.
Not just the Ring of Honor, because a lot of guys make the Ring of Honor.
Yeah.
BG, and listen, I never thought, I always wanted Earl Thomas.
Yep.
And then he turned into it, became a great player. And not only that, he's been playing a lot longer than Earl Thomas.
Yeah.
To me, and at a high level.
Very high level.
He's amazing.
They clearly missed him last year when he got hurt.
They did. And by the way, I thought, wow, he had a great career. He's at the end.
Come back as a rotational guy, kind of make a few plays.
He's had an amazing year.
Right, it's been great.
And he's one of the greatest people you ever want to meet. Man, dude, I root for that dude like he's family.
Yeah,
man.
it makes me smile when he gets a sack, not just because go Birds, but
I love that
BG,
dude.
Man.
He is the best. I'd retire his number, and he's an all-time Mr. Eagle for me.
Damn right. All right, 2 more for you, both rushing touchdowns. We'll start with Miles Sanders' 40-yard touchdown.
Another carry for Sanders, and this one breaks loose. He's headed for the end zone. Touchdown.
Check that.
232 rushing. That's some quick math. And that's 144 today for Sanders.
And the other, the giant killer himself. Of course, we have the Boston Strangler, Andrew Toney. But we got to give a nickname for Boston Scott. Because this man just scores touchdowns against the Giants every time. Who is Boston Scott, Ant?
Scott sneaks through there and into the end zone for another Philly touchdown. A rout over the Giants. Boston Scott with his 9th career touchdown against the Giants out of his 16 total. He scored a touchdown 4 games in a row against New York.
Could you imagine if you had, what would the parlay be for Hurts anytime, AJ anytime, Devontae anytime,
ridiculous.
Miles anytime, and Boston Scott anytime?
And they're pretty much all, it's usually plus money. Hertz was probably right around minus 110 if I were to make a guess, but the plus money for Boston Scott must have been 6, 7 something.
Can you imagine something like that? That'd be ridiculous.
Somebody probably did it because all he does is score touchdowns against the Giants.
Yeah.
Took till the end, but
610-632-0975. 610-632-0975. That's how you join us. Cuz Radio. I want to hear from you guys on another momentous win by the Eagles, routing the Giants to clinch a playoff berth 2 weeks before Christmas. Say what? Let's talk about the Bet Parks app, shall we? Could you imagine that anytime touchdown parlay, same game SGP with all those scores connected together, huge payout. You could do that on the Bet Parks app. Yeah, download it right to your phone. Go to betparks.com, download those apps, and download that app, and it's a sportsbook casino all in one. Hopefully you partook. You know what? We gave you a lot of winners on Friday. Lions over a sucker. Carolina. Only a lot of winners on Friday.
Yeah, we did not feel good about that Seattle team.
The Niners. You know. By the way, the Lions, Tunis. When are you going to kneel? Kneel to the Bet Park Zod.
I can't kneel. My kneecaps were bitten off.
Download the Bet Parks app. It's fantastic. I love it. Game tonight. I like the Patriots, I think, tonight. We'll have a pick later on, but I think I'm leaning New England right now. Check it out. If everything you want. They also have, you can get up to $750 in sportsbook credit if your first bet's not a winner. Check out all the details on betparks.com. Got to be in Pennsylvania, New Jersey. You got to be 21. Gambling problem, call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Fanatic Sports Update.
An absolute rout. I'm Andrew Salchunas, and this update is brought to you by Bradford White Water Heaters. You may not always need a new water heater, but when you do, choose Bradford White. Eagles taking on the Giants on the road yesterday. 48-22 was the final. The Eagles now 12-1 on the season. Yes, still a league best 12-1 record. Jalen Hurts, 217 yards in the air, 2 touchdowns, 77 yards on the ground, and a touchdown. He just continues to play like the MVP. Miles Sanders, 144 yards on the ground with 2 touchdowns. A.J. Brown, 70 yards in the air and a touchdown. A.J. Brown, over 1,000 yards receiving. Miles Sanders, over 1,000 yards rushing on the season. The dominance continues, and of course, the Eagles' defense was great as well. You just heard us play a lot of the highlights. Brandon Graham with 3 sacks on the day. And Joel Embiid and the Sixers win both games of the weekend, and he puts up 53 points yesterday. Just another dominant performance by the big man. This update is also brought to you by UPSJobs.com. UPS is now hiring warehouse workers, drivers, and tractor-trailer drivers near you. Apply now at UPSJobs.com/shift. Make the shift. Make a difference. I'm Andrew Salchunas, and this is 97.5 The Fanatic.
It's the Cuz, Anthony Gargano. Weekdays 10 to 2 on 97.5 The Fanatic.
Window Nation is spreading holiday cheer with 0% interest for 5 full years. So inflation's escalating, costs are going up, rates are rising, and Window Nation is going to save you thousands with 60 months of no interest payments. And that's in addition to Window Nation's amazing buy 2, get 2 free savings. You get both if you call Window Nation now. We're facing the highest energy costs in over 25 years. Your bill could be as much as 28% more than it was last year. So why don't you cut your energy use by up to 30% and increase your home's value. Make 0 interest payments for 5 full years. Plus, get 2 free windows for every 2 that you buy with no limit. Window Nation's precision installation, they're going to lock out the cold and keep your energy bills lower. And with no interest for 60 months, you're going to have extra cash for your holiday shopping. So call Window Nation today at 866-90Nation or go online to windownation.com. Get no interest for 5 full years and 2 windows free for every 2 that you buy. Call 866-90Nation or visit windownation.com.
Guys, 2022's been a roller coaster year. So spoil her this Christmas by giving her the next best thing to wearing nothing at all. With soft, silky, naturally nude pajamas, exclusively from Pajamagram. Sensuous and smooth, naturally nude pajamas feel just like her own bare skin. Even more alluring than lingerie. The texture and touch of these pajamas is so seductive that you'll both love the feel of them. She'll love the feeling of wearing next to nothing at all, and you'll love the way they look. Best of all, Pajamagram does the wrapping for you with free gift packaging. Order today, and Pajamagram will also include a free matching naturally nude nightie with the purchase of naturally nude pajamas. That is free gift packaging and a free naturally nude nightie when you order today. Just go to Pajamagram.com. It's fast, easy, and delivery by Christmas is guaranteed. That's Pajamagram.com.
Attention business owners. Imagine getting up to $26,000 per employee sent to you directly by the U.S. government. All businesses during COVID could be eligible for a payroll tax refund of up to $26,000 per employee through a CARES Act program. The fact is, all types of businesses, profit or nonprofit, are eligible. There is absolutely no cost to check your eligibility today. ERTC.com is the nation's leading company specializing in employee retention tax credits. Here is a real testimonial from an ERTC client.
We've got some good news. You're going to get $488,000 as a tax refund, which is not a loan, and you can use that in whatever way you'd like to.
Visit ERTC.com today, and in less than 5 minutes, our proprietary rebate calculator will show you how much money you could receive. Act now before the program closes or funds run out. Visit ERTC.com today. That's ERTC.com.
Hey guys, Bob Cooney here, and now is the perfect time to download FanDuel in partnership with Valley Forge, America's #1 sportsbook. New customers get a no-sweat first bet up to $1,000. That's free bets back if your first bet doesn't win. All you have to do is sign up with promo code Bob. You can go money line, you can go point spreads. My favorite, player props. That's right. Over under rushing, over under receiving yards, touchdowns, all of those things you can do. And you can combine your bets for a chance at an even bigger payout with the same game parlay. And now with live betting, you get updated odds on games that have already started. And most importantly, you get paid fast. All on an app that's safe, secure, super easy to use. Sign up with promo code Bob for your no-sweat first bet. That's promo code Bob. Make every moment more this season with FanDuel, official sportsbook partner of the NFL.
21 plus and present in PA. First online real money wager only. Refund issued is non-withdrawable free bets that expires in 14 days. Restrictions apply. See terms at sportsbook.fanduel.com. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
They're big, and they're coming for you. Tax refund advance loans at Jackson Hewitt, up to $4,500. That's big. Like our tax refund advance can beat up their tax refund advance kind of big. Up to $4,500 at Jackson Hewitt. Book your appointment today and get details at jacksonhewitt.com. You're going to need a bigger wallet. Eligible clients can get up to $1,000 in December and up to $3,500 in January. Loans by Republic Bank and Trust Company. Finance charge may apply.
Hi, it's Tyrone Johnson. Just because Santa sticks with the same sled every year doesn't mean you have to. Start the new year in style with a new vehicle from Barlow Chevrolet. 23 Silverado, Malibu, or Equinox. Plus, with the Chevy Red Tag event, you can get $500 bonus cash on select models ordered by January 3rd. At Barlow Chevrolet, they make sure to stay on Santa's nice list with honest pricing and dedicated service every day. Find them at Barlow Chevrolet in Delran or online at barlowchevrolet.com.
Listen up. President Bob Marino, the GOAT. Fast-growing Huntington Valley Bank, best bank for your business, celebrating 150 years as a top contender in local banking.
When you open a crisp, cold Bud Light, you know game day is here.
Touchdown! You owe me $5.
We mean every sound. Enjoy responsibly. 2022 Anheuser-Busch Bud Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
Listen to 97.5 The Fanatic everywhere. On Alexa at 975thefanatic.com, the Fanatic app, and now on Odyssey.
Hey guys, it's Andrew. Holiday season is in full swing, and the showcases at Family Company Jewelers are stocked and ready to go. So do yourself a favor and get to their showroom on Route 70 in Marlton, New Jersey, and get her a gift that she'll never forget. And if you're planning to pop the question this year, this is the spot to go. It's this place that I went, all right? My man Angelo and the team at Family Company Jewelers, I walked in there. I was a little kid, right? I was terrified. I was sweating. I was pitting. And they go, God, relax, man. Take it easy. We'll take care of you. And they showed me everything that they got. They asked me what I was looking for. And in a matter of minutes, they gave me all the selection, right? All different kinds. And we narrowed it down to the engagement ring, which then we paired that with the wedding band. So I was actually done for wedding day before I even proposed. So I'm glad that she said yes. But that's what they do at Family Company Jewelers. They will make sure that you get that perfect diamond engagement ring. They'll also walk you through, if you're not engaged, trying to get engaged, all kinds of other gifts, like a pair of diamond-studded earrings. You can't go wrong with that. They have the largest selection of diamonds in the area, and not to mention the best prices around. Family Company has been a friend of the station for many years, and you see me there all the time. And I know Angelo and the team will take great care of you, like they took great care of me, and they will make sure that you walk out of their store with a gift that she'll be showing off all year long. So don't wait until the very last minute to get your shopping done. One stop to Family, and you can check off your whole list. Family Company Jewelers, South Jersey's holiday diamond destination.
More of the Anthony Gargano Show now
on 97.5 The Fanatic.
All right, it's 11:30 across the Delaware Valley. So a couple of people checking in. Provolone Joe says $25 wins $3,500 with that one. Gabriel hit this one. You ready?
Yeah, I saw it.
Eagles money line. Eagles minus 7.5. Jalen Hurts, anytime score. Miles, anytime score. Devontae, anytime score. Boston Scott, anytime score. Miles Sanders, 100-plus yards. $10 won $2,500.
That's a nice payout.
Wow, that's ridiculous. That's unbelievable. And how about this? T. Will says A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith, Miles Sanders. Those three alone, they get you plus 1,000.
That's awesome.
Not bad.
And Bob Altieri. He did one as well. He did the Hurts, Scott, Sanders anytime touchdown parlay. $5 won him $160. He also did just the Boston Scott anytime touchdown. $10 got him 65 plus 550.
Nice.
So that's awesome.
Very cool. Very cool. Good stuff. Good stuff, everybody. All right, let's get to the phone lines. A lot of people to talk to. Let's revel together. 2 weeks before Christmas. What a Christmas present. It's a Christmas, not a miracle, because we expect it to be good. In fact, our last caller said, I know you had no expectations and you called guff for it. My expectation level was none because I thought they were really good. And it's the second year. I didn't think they'd be this good. No. This is time for pure joy. Enjoy the ride of all rides. Damon, you're on 97.5 The Fanatic. Dame!
Guys, Tunis, good morning.
Happy Merry Christmas, Dame.
Happy holidays and hurt so good. Sometimes love just feels like it should because it hurts so good. He's good, guys.
He's good. He's great. Yes.
And it's amazing to watch this evolve because you and I have had this, the questions, getting the ball out. Somebody told me his whole time went from 3.5 to 2.7. And this dude is dissecting like crazy. And first of all, shout out to Big Fella. Big Fella decides to go out Tunis and outscore the Eagles and drop 53. And I had the same feelings in regards to Friday Night Doc. Just call a Statue of Liberty so they can get the ball in. But that's for another day, man. This team is special. I'm with you in regards to they're better to me than the Super Bowl team, as far as as a whole. And a couple things. Sanders Shout out to Sanders getting over 1,000 and Sweat. But I want to shout out BG, and I got a question for you, cuz, in regards to BG. You said it best. 13 years. I think he tied Bednarik as far as being the longest Eagle. And I go back to when you took little Ant and Massimo to the Eagles practice this past summer, and I just watched this guy just drive like offensive lineman into the quarterback. And you said, you said that BG said to you, cuz, and I forget the words, I'm paraphrasing, that we have something. My question to you is, I know you believed him, but did you feel like they were going to be this good?
Well, I mean, I thought they'd be good, real good. I had a weird feeling. I mean, we did the 14-3 conversation, and so I really felt it. I mean, in fact, BG said that Chunas was there. We did the golf tournament, the Ron Jaworski golf tournament.
That's what it was. I'm sorry, that's what it was. Yep.
No, yeah, and Chunas was there, and he came up to me, and he's like, dude, I was listening to that day when I was saying they're going to go 14-3, and he goes, we got something special.
Mm-hmm.
And that made me feel, but like, listen, there's 14-3.
Yeah, man.
But, watching the way they've done it, I mean, I can't lie to you. I mean, I wish I could have seen this. I mean, Jalen's playing ridiculous. Sirianni, I mean, my God, the coaching job that he's done, and Steichen, and, it's just been amazing.
Dude,
ride.
It's crazy. It's crazy because, I've always been a big McNabb fan, and I'm going to still salute him. They didn't get him receivers till later. But I'll have to be honest, when we had to, get that drive to win the game, I never felt confident with him. But this kid, it's like, here's the thing what I'm saying. They said yesterday that he and Kelsey were talking on the sideline. Next thing you know, he runs that touchdown that the Tunis play when he goes up the middle. It's like he's in tune, they're in tune, they're lock and step, man. I'm just enjoying
He's also
a
leader. I don't know if you saw, there was a play, I think AJ he left, like he didn't complete the catch because he was, so every once in a while you're on your horse, right? You're ready to go, and he didn't complete the catch. And Jalen looked at him and was like, almost like, all right, brother, let's get your head in the game.
Yes, sir.
I mean.
And they talked about the fact, cuz, when the players was on the side, like Devontae and AJ, they were feeling good. He was just locked in focus, man. He's special. I'm enjoying it. And real quick, for me, you have two special players, young players, in Hurts and Embiid, and it kind of reminds you, I just hope they get over the hump, both teams, when Allen Iverson and Lindros came, because you had something to build off, man. This is great to be a Philly fan.
You got it, Dave! You got it, buddy. Let's go to where we at. BG, Black, really deep in these streets, BG.
Man, your show's too popular, man. You got too many great guests. Sometimes I can't get through, brother, but I miss it because I'm listening. Just know that I'm always listening.
Hearts on the way to you, BG.
Let me tell you something. You know what the best thing about the team is? When we had a lull, when Dallas went down, and we weren't getting the tight ends involved. You know why? Because in practice, them other tight ends was never seeing the ball. Dallas got it. It's so good. Them dudes weren't seeing the ball. But we needed to get them involved. It took a couple weeks, and now look at these guys stepping up, catching balls down the field, blocking assignments better, no penalties, getting involved. Like, the team learns from its mistakes even in the wins.
Yes.
And that's what you need, bro.
Yes,
That's what you need. The special teams ain't special teaming. I don't know what happened. I don't know if they listen to the radio all week, but they out there tackling now, brother.
It was unbelievable. I mean, it was uncanny. How about the kick returns, too? Like, what?
They're like stuff out there right now, brother. They're just locked and loaded, like learning from their mistakes. And I don't know what girl broke Boston Scott's heart in New York, but man, he's taking out on them
every time. It's hysterical.
Did him dirty, bro. Because I looked, I was like, hey, New York ain't never did nothing to him. It had to be a woman. You know what I'm saying? Because when he get against them Giants, boy, he just be rolling. So, it's a great time because, again, the team is learning while winning. When somebody learns a mistake, I get that. But you can still learn in winning, and that's what they're doing. That's the sign of a good team. BG, needs to have like another 5-year window so he can just be the longest tenured Eagle ever. Like, they don't like have him down there in Miami. I don't know. Keep this dude on the sidelines for the next 5 years. I know he's going to be so productive for the next.
He's amazing, and he's amazing. I did that. Now that's a number. I go retired.
Yeah. So we're hitting on all. It just feels so good. I sent you my parlay. The Eagles did me righteously. Okay, I hit a little something.
It's a Merry Christmas in Philadelphia.
Hey, it's a great day in Alonzo morning. I love Philadelphia. And the Phillies, I ain't got to talk because the Phillies out here running up that Christmas credit, brother. We running up that credit card, all right? It is the season, you know what I'm saying? Worry about the money later. For everybody listening, keep talking about these 11 long-year contracts. Guess what? We got a 4-year window to give you 1 or 2 championships, and it's Philadelphia. I'm going to complain about it in 8 years, but for right now, enjoy these presents, run up this money, let's go. I'm so excited. I'm trying to get back with you because great show as always.
Hey, Philadelphia, Merry Christmas.
Oh, classic. That's right, BG. And Tunis, the Roaring 20s.
I asked for 9.
They're roaring.
I asked for 9 appearances. We're at 2. And they happened in, the same week?
Yeah.
Yeah. 1 now.
Listen.
We get to 3? Can we get to 3 before the end of 2023?
I mean,
averages out 1 a year.
I mean, look, you got the 2 great shots with the Eagles and Phillies.
Yeah.
I mean, this NFC's wide open.
It really is.
I mean, and I feel bad. I really don't want to take Lee in Debo's injury because it's horrible. I love him as a player. And, that was always his biggest fear was getting hurt running the football. And sure enough, that's what happened.
Yeah, that sucks for him.
It really does. I mean, it's a shame for them. I mean, that team's a terrific team. But, they were the biggest danger. And without Jimmy G and Debo and those injuries, they really take a lot out of them.
Well, Dallas had a big win in the Battle of Texas yesterday.
Right.
It's a big win for them, coming from behind.
Right.
Backs were up against the wall in the Battle of Texas.
Yes. How about Hutch? Did the Phillies receive a PPA check? Classic. Daryl, you're on 97.5 The Fanatic. Daryl.
Hey, how y'all guys doing?
What's going on, D?
I'm doing all right, cuz, here in St. Louis.
Nice. You feeling good, man, about back home?
Oh, yeah. I'm from West Philly, born and raised. Not too far from Will Smith, brother.
That's it. I know who you are. I remember you, buddy.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, man, the Eagles, man, they are impressive, but only thing I don't like, we're not getting our respect from ESPN and the NFL Network. What's going on with that, cuz?
I don't know. I don't even understand it, to be honest with you. I really don't. I don't get it. I just don't get it. I don't know what they're thinking about.
Oh man, yeah, I don't know either, cuz, man, we just gotta go down there, take care of the Bears, and go down to Dallas and kick their ass, man.
That's it, buddy. That's it.
Yes, sir.
That's what's going to happen.
And cuz, can I ask you another question?
Anything you want.
You think the Eagles will lock up the cornerback Bradbury and the safety from the Saints before the season is over, or let them just walk as free agents?
I think the Bradbury thing, he's going to want to test free agency because he's going to want a lot of money. I think they'll wind up signing Chauncey. Yeah, listen, I would love Brad. I was talked about it earlier. I would love Bradbury back, but if I'm his agent, I play it out, man. I want to test free agency.
Oh man,
you know how important that is.
You can't let him go.
I know. I hear you, buddy. I hear you, but I think that's going to happen.
So you think that happens? You think with that high pick they got from the Saints, they'll take a cornerback?
No. Well, what I want is an edge rusher, and the best edge rusher out there is a game changer, Will Anderson from Alabama.
Oh, yeah, he's a beast.
Yeah, and they should be in position. I mean, look, that Saints pick's going to be top 5, and you're going to be in striking distance, and who knows what happens with the quarterbacks, right? There's a lot of Houston's going to take a quarterback. You got two of them who are locks. I mean, there's going to be a trade up. So, I got to believe that there's a really good chance that Will Anderson will be there for the Eagles.
Okay. Can I get an Eagles fight song out?
Tell him, Judas. Here you go, buddy. Sing it, Darryl.
Score a touchdown, 1, 2, 3. Hit 'em low, hit 'em high, and watch our Eagles fly. Fly, Eagles, fly, on the road to victory. E-A-T-L-E-S, Eagles!
Welcome to Philadelphia.
Jeff, you're on 97.5 The Fanatic. Jeffrey!
My fingers are tingling and my bells are jiggling, Daddy.
What's up with Jeff from West Palm?
I'm semi-retired in Clearwater, Florida, waiting for spring training, my brother.
Look at you. Check that out. Good for you, buddy.
I'm going to hit you with a throwback holiday. I saw Mommy doing Fletcher Cox. Daddy got upset, now wants to sue. What do you think? All right.
Oh, my God.
Screw you, creepo.
Oh, you're out of your mind.
Because this season is like lights out. It's like unreal. Like, it reminds me of the four aces. Like, I would just, it's over. They get past the fourth inning, it's over. Like, I got up twice and made a sandwich. Like, in the middle of the game. Like, I never did that in my life. They're putting teams to sleep. There's no answer.
It's funny you said that. They are. They're putting teams to sleep. It's unbelievable, man.
You stack the box, they go one-on-one up top.
Yeah.
Okay? You play the Tampa 2, we run it right up the middle.
Yeah.
There's nothing you can do.
Yes.
That fourth down play says it all. Quarterback sneak, penalty. Okay, let's clog it up. Well, a little pitch. Let's turn it around and get set.
Yes.
It's like playing. Button hooked in front of an Andy's car. It's street football. There's nobody in the league right now. Nobody. Listen, they talk about the Vikings. I got a lot of Viking fans and Bucs fans. The lease is up on Tom Brady. They're going to repo that team. That's done. And you got Kirk Cousins. He either looks like Joe Montana or Hannah Montana, but he's not consistent. That team's a fraud. I'm just out of my mind, cuz you have no idea. And these fraud Dallas fans that walk around, and that's all the league that they talk about is them. Cuz where we at? We're 12-1. Wake up, media. Where they at?
It was great. I love hearing from you, buddy. It's fantastic, Jeff.
Yo, guys, I love you. I hope the kids are doing well and the family.
Thanks, brother. It was great to hear from you. Don't be a stranger, all right?
I'm on the beach, Daddy.
I know. We call from the beach, the Clearwater Beach. That Fletcher Cox was from the B&C line.
Ah, yes.
From back in the day. Somebody did that, which was classic.
Sure, along with Dominic or Dougie P. the Donkey.
Yes. It was a classic Christmas special. We may have to bring back somebody home. That B&C line was hysterical. We had some great people. By the way, from Ian Rappaport, this is not good news for Dallas. I'm not taking glee. I'm just reading it to you straight. Cowboys offensive tackle Terrence Steele tore his ACL and is out for the season.
Wow.
He was one of the team's best linemen and is a big part of their future. A normal tear. He should be good to go for camp next season. Ian Rappaport just tweeted. So now the Cowboys' O-line has been weakened. It's kind of uncanny what's going on. 610-632-0975. That's how you join us. Coming up, the holiday wheel. So we're going to call the name. Then you got 10 minutes to call.
Hey, Philadelphia, Merry Christmas.
All right, so we need you. We need you to be paying attention. It's a double prize. Ow! The double. We want to give it away. We take pride in rewarding our incredible audience. All right, let's talk about a little holiday gift. How about silky, naturally nude pajamas? Only Pajamagram. Sensuous and smooth. Naturally nude pajamas feel like her soft skin, even more alluring than lingerie or the potato chips that Tuna's got. The texture, the touch of these pajamas, man, so seductive. You're going to both love the way they feel. Leave nothing to the imagination with naturally nude pajamas. She's going to love the feeling of wearing next to nothing at all. Order today. Pajamagram will include a free naturally nude nightie. That's a $75 savings on a best-selling holiday gift. That's right. Order today. Gets you the free $75 nightie. Best of all, Pajamagram does the wrapping, free gift packaging. In a year filled with the unexpected, get her something she can count on. But you got to order today. Listen, last year they sold out before Christmas. Here's what you need to do. Go to pajamagram.com right now. That's pajamagram.com. Order the naturally new pajamas and tell them Cuss sent you.
Fanatic Sports Update.
48 points. I'm Andrew Salchunas, and this update is brought to you by the Beast Chip Randa, owner of Tonelli's Pizza Pub, the finest pizza wings, cheesesteaks, and hoagies in the universe. The Eagles beat the Giants yesterday 48-22. Eagles 12-1. Still, of course, the league best record in the NFL. Jalen Hurts continuing to play like the MVP. 21-31 in the air, 217 yards and 2 touchdowns. They went to A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith. He also rushed for a touchdown, 7 carries, 77 yards. Miles Sanders doubled that, 144 yards on the ground and 2 touchdowns. Just an incredible day for the Eagles offensively and also defensively. Brandon Graham, 3 sacks. He just continues to look great out there. The Cowboys snuck by being so there's still 2 back of the Eagles. The Vikings lost the Lions, which is even better for the Eagles' chances of locking up that top seed. This update is also brought to you by Wawa. Free Coffee Tuesday for Wawa Rewards members are back. Every Tuesday, Wawa Rewards members get a free any-size coffee. Gotta have a Wawa. I'm Andrew Tunis, and this is 97.5 The Fanatic.
It's the Anthony Gargano Show on 97.5 The Fanatic.
Gary Barbera's Big Finish event is a bumper-to-bumper total clearance. A car with the biggest, baddest, deepest December discounts. New cars up to 10 grand off. Inventory's flying because with Barbera's 0 down and no payments for 3 whole months, you need nothing. That's why Birds coach Nick picks Barbera.
Boy, I guess. Philadelphia's Credit Connection.
Instant credit, 0 down, no payments. New cars up to 10 grand off. Hello? Gary Barbera's blowing out the bargains, along with a generous donation to the U.S. Marines Toys for Tots. Everything included, even the kitchen sink. But if you miss it, you're walking.
Cost Barbera Care. 10K off on stock. 22C 1014. While supplies last. 0 down and no payments for 90 days for well-qualified buyers on select vehicles. All offers plus tax tags and 422 doc. Expires January 2nd, 2023.
Follow that band to Barbera's biggest ever year-end clearance. All we do is discount Dodges, Chryslers, Rams, and Jeeps even cheaper.
Coach Sirianni, is Barbera the best?
0 down, no payment.
Boy, I guess. Go Birds!
Window Nation is spreading holiday cheer with 0% interest for 5 full years. So inflation's escalating, costs are going up, rates are rising, and Window Nation is going to save you thousands with 60 months of no interest payments. That's in addition to Window Nation's amazing buy 2, get 2 free savings. You get both if you call Window Nation now. We're facing the highest energy costs in over 25 years. Your bill could be as much as 28% more than it was last year. So why don't you cut your energy use by up to 30% and increase your home's value? Make 0 interest payments for 5 years. Plus, get 2 free windows for every 2 that you buy with no limit. Window Nation precision installation, they're going to lock out the cold and keep your energy bills lower. And with no interest for 60 months, you're going to have extra cash for your holiday shopping. So call Window Nation today at 866-90Nation or go online to windownation.com. Get no interest for 5 full years and 2 windows free for every 2 that you buy. Call 690 Nation or visit windownation.com.
Hey, Bob Cooney here. FanDuel Casino is giving you a free chance to spin and win today and every day. Introducing FanDuel Casino Reward Machine, a free-to-play game giving you a shot to win up to $2,000 in casino bonus every day. It brings you all the excitement of playing FanDuel Casino games for free. Every day at 6 p.m., you get 3 chances to spin the Reward Machine reels. There are 3 ways to win. 1, match any 3 symbols for an instant win. 2, collect symbols each day for a chance to win weekly prizes. Or 3, win up to $2,000 if you collect 3 trophies. So what are you waiting for? Download the FanDuel Casino app by going to FanDuel.com/Bob and start playing Reward Machine today. That's FanDuel.com/Bob.
21 plus and present in PA. Bonus issue as non-withdrawable casino-only site credit that expires 7 days after receipt. Restrictions apply. See full terms at FanDuel.com/casino. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER or visit FanDuel.com/RG.
Worried about holiday shopping this year? Don't be. You can mark off every name on your list with just one trip to the Berlin Farmers Market. Shop more than 75 local businesses, offering a great selection of toys, sports, jewelry, clothes, video games, electronics, candy, sweets, and much more, all under one roof. The Berlin Farmers Market is decorated for the holidays with Santa, the Grinch, and elves visiting, and open every day from December 1st through Christmas Eve. For hours, info, directions, and more, visit BerlinFarmersMarket.com.
Guys, are you up time for a free consultation at Iron Mountain Men's Health? Hi, this is Dr. Avi Donapel. My team will create a custom program to treat your ED and low T that's safe, affordable, and effective. Give her the gift that keeps on giving with a free consultation at Iron Mountain Men's Health. Schedule yours now at ironmountainmenshealth.com. Iron Mountain Men's Health, the leader in men's sexual health.
They're big, and they're coming for you. Tax refund advance loans at Jackson Hewitt, up to $4,500. That's big. Like our tax refund advance can beat up their tax refund advance kind of big. Up to $4,500 at Jackson Hewitt. Book your appointment today and get details at hewitt.com. You're going to need a bigger wallet. Eligible clients can get up to $1,000 in December and up to $3,500 in January. Loans by Republic Bank and Trust Company. Finance charge may apply.
At EasyCater, food for work is our thing. Maybe that's why we order from 93% of Fortune 500 companies. So what's up with the...
Everyone, meet our newest employee, Susan. She has an idea that is going to revolutionize our food ordering.
Hi, Susan. So nice to meet you.
Unfortunately, she just gave her notice, and today is her last day.
I'm gonna miss her. Why don't all companies order through EasyCater? Who knows? Order 24/7 from over 95,000 restaurants on EasyCater.com. EasyCater, food for work. That's our thing.
97.5 The Fanatic is on a Philadelphia Flyers ticket tour presented by Coors Light. Win Flyers swag and tickets every 20 minutes, including premium seats in the Coors Light Flyers Chill Zone. With only a few weeks left, don't miss out. Join the Fanatic at Irish Rover Station House in Langhorne, Friday, December 23rd, Maggie's Waterfront Cafe on New Year's Eve, and Sharky's Grill and Ale House on State Road on January 5th. You must be 21 to win. For details, visit the events page on 975thefanatic.com. Philadelphia.
Hockey's even more exciting with the BetRivers Sportsbook app. Score big with same-game parlays where you can combine different bets from the same game, like the money line, check, puck line, check, and player props, check. Plus, with award-winning customer service, you'll never miss a shift. Download the BetRivers Sportsbook app on iOS and Android. It's a whole new game.
Must be 21 plus. Available in Pennsylvania only. Void where prohibited. Terms and conditions apply. Presented by Rivers Casino Pittsburgh. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
All right. Let's talk about money. Look, no secret. We're going to make sure that we're taking care of our vehicles, right? We're going to make sure that they're running in top shape. And if your car's warning bell is ding, ding, dinging and not jingling, lingling, if your check engine light's on, all that stuff, do yourself a favor. Go to Meineke. Get it checked out, man. They're going to check it out for you. It could be something simple like a loose gas cap. It could be something much more serious that needs attention right away. You can find out at your local Meineke, celebrating 50 years of service and trust. Right now, you can save $10 when you spend $50, $20 when you spend $150, $50 when you spend $400. Bear Brakes got you breaking your personal swear jar record? No worries. Give your brakes and your budget a break with 50% off brake pads and shoes at your local Meineke Car Care Center. Meineke for tires and brakes and batteries and exhaust and you name it. Meineke doing car care right.
WPEN Burlington, Philadelphia, a Beasley Media Group station, home of the most entertaining sports talk in Philadelphia. 97.5 The Fanatic, Philadelphia.
Get excited!
Oh, it's the holidays, Judas! Looky, 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 looky!
Yo, yo, yo.
Oh, I love it. Oh, we get to do our first one. Oh, we spin our first wheel of the season. I love it. And on the line is a double. Double prize. Don't forget the Fanatic Holiday Wheel presented by Rally House. Tunis.
It's your city, it's your house, it's Rally House.
So here we go.
No,
You ready?
hey, don't be late.
Here we go. Scott Fabiano of Bristol, Pennsylvania. All right, Scott Fabiano of Bristol, PA. You got 10 minutes to call us back. 215-263-0975. All right? 215-263-0975. If Scott Fabiano calls us back, he's going to get to spin the wheel. If Scott does not call back, we will spin the wheel, and that prize will roll over to the best show ever. I just saw the guys from the best show ever. Guys and gal hanging out. Now, if Scott calls in, he's already won a $1,000 Imagine Lifestyles Luxury Rentals gift card to be used at any of their luxury or exotic rentals. Plus, he gets the $50 gift card from Rally House. Everybody gets that.
It's your city, it's your house, it's Rally House.
So if anybody knows Scott Fabiano of Bristol, text him, call him, do whatever. Let him know he's got to call us. 215-263-0975. Scott Fabiano of Bristol, PA. Of the Missinelli's Bristol. All right.
What's his name one more time?
Scott Fabiano.
Where's he from?
Bristol, PA.
And he'd win a $50 gift card to Rally House?
Yep.
And also the $1,000 Imagine Lifestyle?
Yep.
All right, so 10 minutes starts.
Now.
Oh, I'll let the bed finish. There's 10 seconds left.
Okay, good.
You know, listen, it's festive.
I got Chevy in here.
Oh, what's up,
and
Chevy?
Dylan.
Yeah, we got the A-team out here.
Look at this.
All right, so
now let me see who
10 minutes
starts. Who can give a better spin? Can we do a
You want to practice? You want to spin off?
Yeah. Yeah, spin off.
All right, go ahead.
All right, first I want to see Chevy. Let me see what you got. All right, let's see if you can really spin that mother father.
Ready?
Yeah. Go. Nice,
that's
dude.
A good spin, dude.
Now that's a quality spin. Now listen to that thing go. Now that thing's not stopping. That's what I'm talking about with a spin. All right? That's what I mean. Dylan, we've had issues before in the past on the spins. It's still going. Look at that. Chevy, you're the spin master. Can you beat that, Dylan?
We'll see.
You think you got a shot? I don't think you could beat that. I don't think you could beat
No, that was a
Chevy
long spin, man.
I don't think you could beat it.
Oh, it's not a bad spin.
Not bad. No, it's not bad.
It's clicking a lot.
It's actually picked up speed.
Wow. You turned the Jets on.
He actually picked it up.
He got midfield and just.
Guess what?
Jalen Hurts.
He's challenging him. I thought his arm was challenged, and then Chevy would rake him.
It was that extra dough he ate in the bread.
Wow, Dylan, I think that's pretty good.
That's a quality spin.
It really was. Who do you think won? He's a sneaky face. He's got a sneaky fastball.
He's got good life on it.
He's got late life.
I got a lot.
He's got late. You got good movement. He's got late life. Pretty good. I'm impressed. This is the A-team. And do my eyes deceive me? Are you kidding me? Do we have a shot at Scott? already?
Maybe.
Kevin, you're on 97.5 The Fanatic. Kev.
Yo, what's up, cousin? The Tunis train. What's going on, man?
Yo, Kev. What's going on, Kev?
Hey, Ant, you took my thunder, man, when we was all rooting for us to get Earl Weaver, and we ended up getting BG, man. And then when he went down, I was like, dang, man.
Earl Thomas. Earl Weaver used to manage the Orioles.
Yeah, I said, well, you know what I mean.
I know. I love it because I think like that in sports.
I like Leonard Weaver, too. Former Eagle great.
Yeah, he was nice, too. But when BG went down, man, I was like, dang, he can't go out like that. And I'm going to be honest with you, because I did not think that he would come back like this. I know it's work.
He's the best, man. He's the greatest Eagle. He might be the greatest Eagle when you couple personality, great player, the whole thing. Like, listen, when we all wanted the safety, that was because of Brian Dawkins. You know why, right? So we all wanted the safety. Then he comes in, and you know what? He's got to fight through. He wins us over early. He's the greatest dude. He's the best, that guy, man. I love him.
And you know what, Ant? This is the thing. I got a lot of cockroaches in my phone. Not only ESPN, not only the National Football Network, nobody giving us credit. And you know what, Ant? I used to blow a fuse like you do. We get hyped. But I've learned now to take the calmer approach like our general that leads us. And we're just going to keep on kicking butt and taking names, man. Last but not least, Ant, I want you and Tunis and everybody on your crew to have a happy holiday. E-A-G-L-E-A.
We love you, Kev. Eagle! Kevin in the basket.
Yo, cuz.
Tunis.
Earl Weaver.
He's got a great line. He's got a great voice, I mean.
Oh, my God. Love it.
Yo, cuz.
Hey, he's a great man, too.
Ah, tremendous. Marine.
Oh, yeah.
Tremendous. Look at this. Within seconds, Tunis.
Yeah, it wasn't even, I don't think a minute even went by.
We didn't need to stall.
No, we
not
did
at all. My man, Scott Fabiano. Scotty boy.
Yeah, Anthony.
Yo, my man. Merry Christmas, Scotty.
Merry Christmas. I haven't won nothing in years.
Oh, that's awesome.
Amazing. I am pumped up, ready for spin 2.
Oh, this is fantastic. So you know, Scotty, you already won the $50 gift card to Rally House and the $1,000 Imagine Lifestyles luxury rentals gift card you can use on any of their luxury exotic rentals. Now.
I'm goose pimpling already, so this is crazy.
Oh, I love you, man. That's awesome. All right.
This makes me happier.
I know.
We had a guy last year that won. He was,
he was a mook.
Oh, thanks, guys.
Scotty's the best.
We appreciate it.
Yeah. All right, Chevy. Give it a spin. Chevy's going to spin it. Wait, hold on. Do you want Chevy or Dylan? It's up to you.
Where would you go with, Anthony? I like you.
Well, I love them both. It's hard for me to pick. It's like, you know.
All right, I'm going to go with Dylan. I'm going to use Dylan.
All right,
Wow.
Dylan. He goes with Dylan.
All right, so Chevy gets the binder.
All right.
Because it's a two-man job
All
here.
right, Chevy, you got the binder. Dylan. All right, pull your shirt down.
Oh, poor Chevy.
You're on YouTube, Dill. You don't want to show the belly on YouTube. All right.
It's all that dough.
Spin away, D-Train. There he is.
That's another good solid spin.
Good spin by D-Train. Come on, Dylan's got you covered.
Come on, Dylan.
It's nice, man. It's going around.
Beautiful.
This is all right. Yeah, with the lights going on.
It's nice.
Scotty, you have the tree up, Scotty?
Yes, sir. Tree's ready. Christmas is good.
Oh, we're happy. All right, it's starting to slow down.
Nice.
We got a tick-tock. Let's get something. Here he is.
Oh, look at that.
It lands on the Sixers. So, my brother, you have also won.
Nice.
What do we got here? We got the 4 tickets. Here we go. Thank you, Chevy.
Nice.
So, Scotty, yes, you got a 4-pack of tickets. Sixers Pistons Wednesday, a week from Wednesday, December 21st. You're going to the game. You got the Rally House. You got the Imagine Lifestyles. We love you, Scotty. Thank you, buddy.
Anthony and Tunis, thank you. 97.5, love you.
There he is. That's a good man.
Hey, Philadelphia, Merry Christmas.
All right. To purchase tickets for any 76ers game, visit Ticketmaster.com/Sixers. And Embiid could go for another 50 burger in that game.
Against that
like
squad?
he did last night.
Come on.
How cool is that?
That's awesome.
Speaking of the Pistons, I ran into my man Eddie Stefanski Friday night running the Pistons.
That's cool.
Consultant extraordinaire. We're in the saloon. And all of a sudden, Eddie, hey, Eddie.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it was nice. It was nice. Let's go to, how about that, dude? Right away. I love it. We got to get a perfect record. Were we perfectly? We were close to perfect last year.
Yeah, I think so.
You know?
Scott was a happy guy. That makes me
Dude,
happy.
I love, yes. I wish we had stuff that, like this is awesome. Wish we always had stuff to give
you
away.
want to be Santa cousin. That's fine. I appreciate it.
Well, you like that. You'll be right there with me.
Damn right. I'm the elf.
You're the Judas on the shelf. Right. Johnny, you're on 97.5 The Fanatic. John.
Angelo.
Anthony.
Anthony.
Wrong name. What's up?
Can you hear me, Angelo?
Yeah, that's the last time.
Shame.
I'll give you one more shot.
Shame.
My name's not Angelo.
Shame.
You got that? Ange is on in the morning in the other station. You get the wrong guy. Brad, you're
Quite
on.
frankly,
I
think you're an a-hole.
No, I don't care. Honestly, I could care less. Brad, you're on 97.5 The Fanatic. Yo, Brad. Brad. Brad is out. I don't know what's going on. He had a great line. This is one of the best Eagle teams of all time.
Hello?
Brad, you're there.
That's my dad. I had mute on my phone.
Oh, that's okay. No problem.
I apologize. But
Not at all.
I've been following you since you got into town. And I'd love to meet you, but I'm afraid you'd be disappointed if you saw what one of your groupies look like.
Oh, brother, God bless you. Are you kidding me? Thank you, Brad. That's why I came home, to be with my people.
No, I'm telling you. And I actually did meet you at the Borgata at that other station. I forget the name. You were great. I wanted to bring up one point you mentioned about the team. You never saw anything like this. I saw it once. It was the 65, 66 Sixers with Chamberlain. That's the closest thing I've come to.
Wow. Tell me about what the similarities.
It's more of the feeling. Well, first of all, Chamberlain, but that's not really a similarity because Hurts came out of nowhere.
Right.
But just an incredible team where one player is better than the other. You expected them to win. Everyone was outmatched by them. The 68-13 is equal to 12-1, and that's what I remember. I just remember the invincibility of it. I was 12, and it was the first time Philly had won anything, and it was right after 64, so that helped.
Yes. Oh my God. Right. Because you guys, that 64 Phillies thing, it hurt a lot of people.
Oh, man. Well, I grew up. The first thing was Kennedy's assassination, and then the Phillies within a year. No wonder why I'm jaded.
I hear you, buddy. I hear you. Now you don't have to be, man.
At my anniversary, you gave us a shout-out, if you remember.
That's awesome.
And I called you once. I told you that we didn't realize it, but when Ryan Howard went down, and that's when the team was over. We didn't know it then, but that's when the team had its final run. The only thing I want to ask you about is, not to sound negative, but can you explain the one loss that the Eagles had, how that happened? Nobody really talked about it. Figured it's just an anomaly. Was there anything in there that they picked up, or was it just a bad day?
Well, I think a couple things. I think that game was freakish, right? They lost.
Yeah.
If you remember, there was the play Goddard got hurt on, which was a fumble. Or remember, it was a vicious face mask that caused the fumble. And then there was the Quez Watkins fumble. Remember that play? Where he had fallen down, he got up, and then, it was freakish, where the defender comes from behind, just knocks the ball out. So you had two freakish fumbles, and remember, they scored late at the end of the game to make it look worse than it was. The Eagles win that game. Otherwise, they're unbeaten if not for those two fluke plays.
Yeah, I'm glad they got it out of the way. It's one less thing to be distracted about. One thing I don't understand the hate with Roseman. All he did was rescue the team after the Chip Kelly disaster.
Yep. Win a Super Bowl, the franchise's first Super Bowl.
I mean, the guy's incredible. I don't understand why people like to hate on him.
Yeah, it was really, those two drafts that, I think that people look at, but I agree with you, man. He has done an amazing job. Ever since, when he got banished unfairly, the way he got treated, it was not right the way Chip Kelly treated him. And he came back, and good stuff, Brad. He came back, and he's had just an incredible tenure, an amazing tenure. It's the truth. Let's go to where we at. Leroy, you're on 97.5 The Fanatic. Lee.
Cuz, what's going on, bro?
What's happening, Lee?
Listen, now the general manager, Rose, he's doing a phenomenal job, but I'm glad he was stuck in the corner. Because you get in the corner, you learn you don't want to go back there. So I'm glad Chip Kelly did it to it. Now you know what to do.
You know what? It's a good point that's that we're reaping the benefits from, Chip being a creep.
Exactly. Now, going on to Doc Rivers, I'm getting a petition signed, everybody in Chinatown, to make Sam Cassell the coach. I'm the governor of Chinatown. I'm a mailman. This is my area. This is what I do.
I know you are, Leroy Brown.
Yeah, they're trying to move the stadium down here. I ain't got nothing to do with that, but we're going to get all these signatures for Doc Rivers to get out of here. Because we ain't going to win with him in there. We not. Make Cassell the head coach. I don't want to see his heart get heartbroken again. Because it's going to happen again. Keep blowing too many leads.
It is uncanny when you think about it.
Yeah.
It was bizarre, right? They're up 16 with, it was 3 and change left.
Yeah.
And, what was going on? I'm trying to remember where I was Friday night. We was at home, and I had the game on, and I think we were all the families around. And I'm like, they win. So I'm kind of not paying attention. And then I keep looking, and I'm like, wait a second, and then wait a second. And then the inbounds play, and then there's Anthony Davis at the line to win it. So it was crazy.
You know what? Doc Rivers probably is a hell of a chess player for the first 20 minutes. His end game stinks.
Yeah, I hear you,
He don't know how to win, bro.
I hear you, Lee. I hear you.
And tell your sons I love them. Have a great holiday.
Leroy, you too, buddy. Leroy Brown, we love you, buddy.
Right,
You're
bro.
the best, man. Thank you, buddy. No, where were you Friday night? You were actually out, weren't you?
Yeah, I did the appearance at the Blue Brook Lounge in West Philly. It was a good time. We were out there watching the game. I was there until a little after 8:30, and the Sixers rolled and they blew the lead a little bit. By the time I got home, I was like, "Wow, this one's over." And I told you, my wife had some friends over, so I talked to them, caught up, and then I put the game back on. I'm like, "What the hell?"
Dude, I was
like, what happened? What happened? So I went back because the Hulu Live records all the games. I went back. I'm like, dude, why? How does this happen over and over again?
Yeah, I'll be honest with you.
It's every time.
I know. I kind of feel, I'm not one that goes, hey, fire this guy, replace. I just don't know. We saw the Girardi thing play out.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's just really kind of the fit.
It's almost to me, this is a Band-Aid at this point. You might just want to rip it off. I'm not screaming, fire Doc, but it might end up being better. Who knows, man?
It's bizarre, man. It really is. Just how it all plays out. My God. All right. 610-632-0975. 610-632-0975. That's how you join us. It's Cuz Radio. Tune us, excuse me, as we sit here on a Monday, the day after the Birds go 12-1. I mean, for real, you just can't beat it. All right, let me tell you about Primo Hoagies, because I always tell you about Primo Hoagies. I love Primo Hoagies, and now is the perfect time for the week, for whatever what's going on. We got the football games, all the holidays coming up. So with the holidays coming up, we go over people's houses. You know what the best thing to bring? Bring a Primo tray. Yeah, man. In fact, I was just talking to Tunis about popping over people's houses. And it used to always happen back in the day around the holidays. When you're coming over, the party tray, all the different hoagies, or you go with the sampler platter with all the pepperoni and cheese and all the pickies. They have this fresh supersada, the mozzarella balls, like all that great stuff. All those goodies. People love that. You bring that over. Don't forget Primo's the best bread baked in stores, that seeded roll every couple hours. Just go to primohoagies.com this holiday season. Don't forget the cookies. All right? Primo Hoagies, not just a hoagie. It's a Primo.
Fanatic Sports Update.
Eagles just beating everyone up. I'm Andrew Salchunas, and this update is brought to you by Bradford White Water Heaters. You may not always need a new water heater, but when you do, choose Bradford White. Eagles continue to be dominant, this time beating the Giants on the road, putting up 48 points. Jalen Hurts, 2 more touchdown passes and another rushing touchdown, so he continues to make his case to be the league MVP. 144 yards on the ground for Miles Sanders and 2 touchdowns. He has now eclipsed the 1,000-yard rushing mark this year, and A.J. Brown eclipsed the 1,000-yard receiving mark yesterday. He scored a touchdown on one of Hurts' 2 touchdown passes. The other was Devontae Smith. And Brandon Graham continuing to do it well. 3 sacks yesterday for the veteran end. This update is also brought to you by Whole Foods Market. Save big at Whole Foods Market. Get your spiral sliced bone-in ham for just $5.39 per pound with Prime through December 25th. While supplies last, shop in store or online. Terms apply. I'm Andrew Salchunas, and this is 97.5 The Fanatic.
Anthony Gargano, weekdays 10 to 2 on 97.5 The Fanatic.
Barbera! Gary Barbera's Big Finish event is a bumper-to-bumper total clearance. We got the car with the biggest, baddest, deepest December discounts. New cars up to 10 grand off. Inventory's flying, because with Barbera's 0 down and no payments for 3 whole months, you need nothing. That's why Birds coach Nick picks Barbera.
Boy, I guess.
Philadelphia's credit connection. Instant credit, 0 down, no payments. New cars up to 10 grand off. Hello. Gary Barbera's blowing out the bargains, along with a generous donation to the U.S. Marines Toys for Tots. Everything's included, even the kitchen sink. But if you miss it, you're walking.
Plus Barbera Care. 10K off on stock number 22C1014. While supplies last. 0 down and no payments for 90 days for well-qualified buyers on select vehicles. All offers plus tax tags and 422 doc. Expires January 2nd, 2023.
Follow that band to Barbera's biggest ever year-end clearance, where all we do is discount Dodges, Chryslers, Rams, and Jeeps, even cheaper.
This is Coach Sirianni. Is Barbera the best?
0 down, no payments.
Boy, I guess.
Go Birds!
Hi, I'm Steven Singer. Yep, that's me, the I Hate Steven Singer guy. Why do other jewelers hate me? I'm a nice guy, because other jewelers just want to throw up when you ask, can I trade in my old diamond studs? Why? I guess it's because they're in the business of selling. I'm in the love business. I love to see my friends come back and trade in their old diamond studs. It's true. You can start with any size and upgrade them for a bigger pair anytime you want. Get exactly what you paid. Not only do other jewelers not want you to trade in your diamond studs, but even if they do, they don't give you back what you paid. Why are their diamonds worth less? Oops. Come see me, the real Steven Singer, a real jeweler whose diamonds are always worth what you pay. Visit me at the other corner of 8th and Walnut. By phone, 888-I-HATE-STEVEN-SINGER. Online, IHateStevenSinger.com. Oh, by the way, these stunning Anita diamond stud earrings are always 100% eye-flawless, near-colorless, brilliant-cut diamonds. Magnificent and bright white, topped off with my 14-karat safety silicone backs. IHateStevenSinger.com. One place, one price.
After a few short months, the Call of Duty League is back. The LA Thieves are the defending champions, and they look to carry that momentum into this season. Most of the teams in the league have undergone changes, but no team has changed as much as the Las Vegas Legion. The Legion were at the bottom of the league last year, and now they've made some major offseason pickups, as well as relocating from Paris to Vegas. Who do you hope wins it all this year?
The latest esports and gaming news. Find it online at checkpointxp.com.
Dell Technologies' Days of Deals for Business start now with fresh, limited quantity deals on tech to drive productivity. Save on select performance laptops and desktops powered by 12th Gen Intel Core processors. Don't forget special pricing on the latest monitors, docks, and accessories, plus free shipping on everything, and special financing with Dell Business Credit. Call a Dell Technologies advisor at 877-ASK-DELL. That's 877-ASK-DELL.
Guys, do you wish you could perform like the birds? You know, always rising to the occasion and scoring at will? If you're tired of watching the action from the sidelines, it's time to schedule a free consultation at Iron Mountain Men's Health. Hi, this is Dr. Avi Donapel. My team will create a custom program to treat your ED and low T that's safe, affordable, and effective. Fly like an eagle and schedule your free consultation at ironmountainmenshealth.com. Iron Mountain Men's Health, the leader in men's sexual health.
No one ever asked insurance companies for jingles or mascots, but NJM listened when people asked for savings and better service. Upgrade and you could save an average of $702 a year on auto insurance. With a company known for 5-star service, that's 5 stars more than any jingle or mascot. No jingles or mascots, just great insurance. Get a quote at njm.com. Figure reflects average annual auto insurance premium savings on a national basis for applicants who reported their prior premiums and switched to NJM between 5/31/21 and 5/31/22.
Dell Technologies' Days of Deals for Business start now with fresh, limited quantity deals on tech to drive productivity. Save on select performance laptops and desktops powered by 12th Gen Intel Core processors. Don't forget special pricing on the latest monitors, docks, and accessories, plus free shipping on everything, and special financing with Dell Business Credit. Call a Dell Technologies advisor at 877-ASK-DELL. That's 877-ASK-DELL.
Every drive starts somewhere. For First Trust Bank, our drive started in Philadelphia and continues to this day. As Philly's hometown bank for more than 85 years, we know this city's people. We understand their passions, and we work our tails off to help them reach their goals every day. Because Philadelphia dreams deserve a Philadelphia bank. First Trust Bank, the official bank of the Philadelphia Eagles. Member FDIC.
We all know Philly sports is big business, and we've got you covered every weekday with the Fanatic's Business of Sports reports that are powered by Pico for Business. For information on how your company can save with Pico's incentives, go to pico.com/business.
The right gift makes all the difference this holiday, and PGA Tour Superstore has something for every player on your list. The home for golf pros and beginners, PGA Tour Superstore has the largest selection in golf clubs, shoes, apparel, and more. Visit their Plymouth meeting store or shop PGATourSuperstore.com.
What's up, guys? It's Andrew. You know I love betting on the NFL. I'm always finding new player props, game props, you name it. What's cool about FanDuel Sportsbook in partnership with Valley Forge is you can combine these props with other bets from the same game to score an even bigger payout, which is perfect for tonight's game. I love Thursday night and Monday Night Football because it's one game to really focus in on when you're putting together a bet like this. So just a quick one. I mean, I did this in a matter of seconds. A $10 bet that could win you $122. How about a Ramondre Stevenson anytime touchdown, as well as DeAndre Hopkins? Kyler Murray's over in rushing yards, which is 34.5. And if you go New England money line, if you want to do the spread, you'll get even more. But just money line, $10 wins you $122. FanDuel's so easy to use. I told you, I did that in a couple minutes. They always have awesome odds boosts and specials. And when you win, you get paid fast. And there's no feeling like nailing the same game parlay on FanDuel. And if you're new to FanDuel, sign up with promo code Fanatic for your no sweat first bet up to $1,000. That's promo code Fanatic. Make every moment more this season with FanDuel, the official sportsbook partner of the NFL. You got to be 21 plus and present in PA. First online real money wager only. $10 first deposit required. Bonus issued as knowledgeable free bets that expire 14 days after receipt. Restrictions apply. See terms at sportsbook.fanduel.com. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
More of the Anthony Gargano Show now
on 97.5 The Fanatic.
Hello. All right, 12:30 across the Delaware Valley. I was ready with the shoe is. Don't forget our 12 o'clock hour brought to you by Service First Heating and Air Conditioning. Go to ServiceFirstHVAC.com. Got a yo, Tunis.
Oh, okay.
Because you got a yo.
Yo.
All right. My man Dawood said, listen, I got a yo. Yo to his wife. Stacy Stepanovich. Stacy Stepanovich Spriggs is half Croatian.
Oh, nice.
And she thinks she's got a real shot at the cup. All right? She loves it. She loves it. Congratulations to Stacy and all the Croatian sensation fans, like my man Marko Dundovic. That was fun Friday. How about it?
Oh, imagine you saw Marco this weekend. He must have been glowing.
Oh, he was glowing. Are you kidding me? He was freaking out. Now they got to go. They got Argentina. So they took out Argentina. Then they took out Brazil. Now they got Argentina, and then that England-France match is pretty wild, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's gonna be great. I mean, this is it's been a fun World Cup for sure.
France-Morocco. That's incredible. That's a great matchup too. Check that out. Anyway,
sorry, I'm distracted. I'm trying to find something.
We were in. So my man Marco has a place in the Poconos. So we do a man's retreat. So my boy, they love it. It was my cousin Joey, Marco, Tooch, and Aunt Moss. So we were up in the Poconos. We do the steaks. Uncle Joey made steaks and ossobuco.
Nice.
And we drank wine. There was cigars. Not for Aunt Moss. There was all kinds of
candy
stuff.
Cigars.
Pool table, ping pong, air hockey.
That's a good sign.
Right?
And I'm sure you slept 30 minutes?
Yeah, and I slept with the two of them, the two monsters. And of course, and it snowed.
Yeah, that's
up
cool.
in the
The
mountains.
fact that you were there during the snow, that's awesome.
Watch the birds during the snow. And we binge watched one of your favorite shows.
You were telling me about this morning.
And I got to be honest
and
with you.
I was probably way too excited that you told me, but I'm glad that you did.
I got to be honest with you. I was actually, it was fun. It was a fun show.
Damn right it was.
So the kids loved it. So we put it on. They love it because Uncle Joey was watching it before with them. So all the guys, we all watched it.
Uncle Joey loved it, and Bob loved it.
Yeah,
I remember.
Bob Means Jobs loves it. Cobra Kai.
Yes. It's a great show, man.
Yeah, you loved it. And so you got to see this, right? This scene. So it's like 10:30, 11 o'clock, Saturday night. We're all up the mountains. And there's the 4 adults and the 2 kids binge watching Cobra Kai till 5 a.m.
That's great.
Classic.
It's a good show because they bring back the old characters.
Yeah, Kreese.
They follow the storyline.
I like the Kreese.
Oh, yeah, he's cool, man. And it just gets better. There's more come back, dude.
Really?
Oh, my God. Yeah, you're just getting into it.
I got to tell you one thing. The fight, there was a great fight scene. It went on for 20 minutes.
In the school.
Yes.
Yeah. Miguel, man.
That was
tough. That was tough.
Well, you don't want to give that.
I didn't say anything.
Yeah.
Tough, man.
It was a great fight scene. It was high karate.
That's great. Johnny Lawrence looks like the way Johnny Lawrence would look like. Here's the guy that was the big shot
Now, I'll
in
be
high
honest
school.
with you. I was rooting for Johnny.
Of course.
Okay, you too?
Yeah, because he's
I feel bad for Johnny.
He's in a tough apartment.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of Machio.
Oh, I'm fine with Ralph. He's fine. Danielson, I'm cool with him. But I'm rooting Johnny.
I don't like Danny. I'm out.
You're Alan Danielson?
I am. I'm rooting. First of all, I was rooting for Johnny, and then Kreese. Kreese is nasty.
You just wait till some of the other characters come back.
Really?
I hope you keep watching it.
All right. Check that out.
What was Dawood's wife's name again?
Stacy Stepanovich.
You made me think of this, the way you said it.
Meet Fran Stelinaskevich.
The way you said it. It was great.
Oh, that's fantastic. All right, let's do it. Let's get back to the lines. Talk to our friends. Robbie, you're on 97.5 The Fanatic. Yo, Rob.
Hey, cuz, how you doing?
What's happening, Rob?
Hey, I called you before. One day you was talking about like people intuitions and dreams and stuff, and I called and talked to you about my father. That my last conversation with him was the year that the Eagles won the Super Bowl, and he had predicted it was on that Washington game that we were going to win the Super Bowl, and I looked at him like he was crazy, thinking the Mets was kicking in. But we, lo and behold, we did win the Super Bowl that year. I just want to tell you something. You mentioned that Cobra Kai didn't call about this. You said you like Johnny. Go check out a YouTube video of Johnny was the good guy.
Oh, yeah?
Hello?
Yeah?
It's a YouTube video. They show you how basically Ralph Macchio basically instigated everything.
Yeah, he's a punk.
Being the bad guy.
He is. Yes, I agree. I'm down with that.
Yes,
he was. Yes, Johnny was actually a just guy.
Yes.
I'm down with that.
Yeah, Ralph stealing his girl.
Yeah.
Nothing. Deserved the beating.
So I called you to say, when we talking about the Hurts and his development.
Yes.
Last week they pointed out his eye manipulation, how he was manipulating the safeties with his eyes. This week, what I want to call you about was first the dump off to Sanders. That it's something so simple, but it was just a check down. Nothing was there. You checked it down. That was just so awesome. The other one was
I remember that play. You know what's funny you say that, Rob? What a great call. Because I was funny. I said the same thing to my cousin. Look what he did, man. He's he goes through every progression, and then he goes to the check down and grabs 7 yards.
Yeah. Then what about the pass to Quez Watkins?
Well,
over the linebacker, underneath the corner, and it was just and he was being blitzed at the same time. Just an awesome pass. Dude, he is literally making the great passes that we need him to make. And I just wanted to say I loved how he was locked in on the sideline. Everybody over there clowning, acting a fool. This man looked like somebody stole something from him. I'm serious. He was over there just fully focused.
Yeah.
And last but not least, tell me that catch didn't remind you of the Minneapolis Miracle.
Yes. Yes. Yeah, exactly. The same play. You're in Minnesota. You remember it fondly. There was the same thing where the safety just misplays the ball horrifically.
Yes. As soon as I seen it, that's exactly what I thought. I was like, wow, this happened in Minneapolis. And I wanted to say this. Give our defense some credit. Henry had 121 yards yesterday.
Yeah.
That means we put it down on them.
That's right.
So
that's right. Rob, man, great call, brother. Thank you, buddy.
Thanks,
Merry Christmas. That's a great call. By the way, JB is right. I did misspoke. JB said, come on, Danny is annoying, but he didn't deserve a 10-on-1 beatdown.
No, I was messed up.
Yeah, you're right, JB. You know, I got to go a little overboard with my Danny hate. There's something about him that just annoys me, especially in the new
And look,
one.
let's be honest. It's not like he wasn't coming from much. You know, they were in the apartment complex. They had a ditch where they were living because mom got a job in Florida, which is why they moved down there. So he had a tough time.
Yeah.
And he's getting picked on right away. His first day in the new hometown, he goes to the beach and, he sees this cute girl and he wants to, flirt with her. And then here comes Johnny. And Johnny knocked down Allie. So Ralph or Danny.
No, I haven't seen it in a long time.
I love that movie, so I watched it a billion times. Danny,
you do, really?
Yeah, Danny wanted to defend the girl because he knocked her over. He didn't mean to, but he knocked her over. So Danny gets in the guy's grill, hits him, but then, Johnny's Mr. Karate and knocks him out.
Right. Yeah, well.
Then they drove away on the dirt bikes.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That wasn't Florida. It was
or the valley. The valley, sorry.
California. Yeah. L.A. It was tough valley, dudes.
Yeah, man. Those valley guys, they don't mess around. I just love the way they're like, we can't let Cobra Kai take over, as if it's going to start a World War III.
Meanwhile, 10 minutes away, you got the Bloods and the Crips.
Right.
And you worry about Cobra Kai, and then what's Danny's? What's his place? What's that called?
Oh, Miyagi-Do.
That's right.
Yeah. Well, man, Mr. Miyagi.
Why, you know it all, Judas.
I've only seen the movies a billion times.
Really?
I love those movies.
That's awesome. I'm going to make you come over for the next viewing.
Sounds good. Finishing season 5 now. Hadn't had as much time.
Your boy, you could have went over your next door neighbor's house.
Yeah, we would have watched
it.
He
was watching it last night. He sent me a text. He goes, look what I'm watching right now.
That's awesome.
Classic. Chip, you're on 97.5 The Fanatic. Chip.
You and Tunas, how we doing?
What's up, Chip? What's going on, brother?
I just finished up my fall semester at college. Wanted to call you guys, longtime fan.
Hey, congratulations!
You guys, appreciate it. But I got a couple questions I've been thinking about since it's giving me Super Bowl feels from that year. My question is, if Sanders, either decides to leave or he keeps having this big year, do you look to find a back in the draft, or do you, try to find another big back? Because I personally was a fan of like LeGarrette Blount and Jay Ajayi hitting the hole hard. But if he does leave, where do you find another back?
Yeah, you nailed it with the draft. I mean, see, the issue is with running backs, Chip, is that second contract's tough because you don't want to get in a situation where you're overpaying him. And it's a shame because Miles having a great year. He really is. And he deserves a good contract. But there's limits, and it's more the position. Unless you are, Derrick Henry or that. Look at the Giants, man. You got too much resources in Saquon. Look what happened to Dallas by paying Zeke all that money. That was a mistake. Meanwhile, Pollard's the better player.
I look at it the same situation. I think Josh Jacobs, while he's having a great year, I don't know how he's going to do next year if he gets that big contract.
Just take a beating, man. Yes, I agree.
But my other question is, I've been looking at obviously the naysayers and all the doubters are saying that we haven't played anyone good. But I look back and I look at the quarterbacks that we face, and while the NFL doesn't really have any good quarterbacks, how do you think the defense will fare against an elite quarterback? Because the best quarterback I think we played was probably Kirk Cousins in prime time, and while it shouldn't be an excuse, he's a scrub in prime time. But I think when you face a Burrow, or while that might be in the Super Bowl, how do you think the defense will fare against an elite quarterback?
I think it's all about pressure, right? Everything goes to. It's a great question, Chip. And you want to see it. I agree with you. You'll see Prescott and a real good offense on Christmas Eve day, so to me, it's all about pressure, depending on who's the front. Obviously, Josh Allen, whoever you're going to play in the Super Bowl is going to be an elite quarterback, right? Josh Allen, Mahomes, Burrow, maybe Herbert, they get hot. Who knows what happens if they get in? So, at that point, I got to believe if you can get pressure, you got corners to match up. The only thing that worries me about a quarterback like that is Gannon.
Yeah, playing too. That's what we saw. I've never been a Gannon fan, but whenever we go up with those big leads, he always plays off. You can't give. I was watching the Chiefs game. Mahomes had this pass. He flicked it to Jerick McKinnon for
I saw it. Yeah, it was ridiculous.
Crazy. But other than that, love you guys. Have a
congratulations, brother. Go relax, man. No one should come home.
Here
you go. Nice job, dude. Nice job. Yeah, listen. It's a fair point that you bring up about those top flight quarterbacks, and you will. Prescott is a big challenge to the defense, and obviously the Super Bowl. You're going to face one of them.
Right, exactly. It's going to be Mahomes or Allen. Most likely.
The interesting thing is, in the NFC, there's really not a ton of them that you're gonna run into.
No,
think about this: the best team. I still think the best team, other than the Eagles, don't even have a quarterback. At San Fran,
with Brock Purdy.
No, he played well again yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
Debo, her injury just buries them.
Yeah, because
McCaffrey was amazing.
They do a lot of short stuff. They obviously with Purdy because he's probably trying to learn the playbook even more. And
he doesn't have the biggest arm.
Debo's really a factor when it comes to that because he can play all over the place. So that's a big loss for him.
But when you go through the playoff teams,
Heineke you're not afraid of. Nice little player.
Think about the NFC. Who's out there?
Think of the NFC East because that's what it is right now.
Right, because the South, how crazy is it? But Carolina could actually win that division. Go figure.
That is insane.
That's insane.
Yeah, every team's under 500.
And Brady's Brady, but Brady, they can't protect Brady. You saw that yesterday.
Yeah, that's like the narrative out there of, if the Bucs get hot and Brady.
And the other dark horse team, because you saw Cousins, you saw the other dark horse team was getting hot.
Yeah.
And that's the Lions.
Unbelievable. By the way, I'm glad
Jared Goff, who's been playing really well.
I'm glad you brought that up because I just saw something pop up on the old timeline. Did you know who guaranteed a Vikings win?
Don't tell me. Rager.
Yes.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did. He guaranteed a Vikings win.
How about these dudes?
This guy that doesn't play, by the way.
How about these dudes? If you don't play,
you can't be guaranteed squat.
You can't guarantee anything.
It's like Dream Team. Vince Young, dude.
By the way,
backup quarterback saying that?
The other thing is, yeah, he did. The other thing is, you should never, to me, I would make it a rule that if you're a backup, you're not allowed to speak to the media.
I think that's a fair rule.
You know what I mean?
I think that's a very fair rule.
But going back to Chip's point, I mean, look around the landscape of the NFC. And we'll go through the league with the around the league coming up at 110. But when you go through the league, I don't know. I don't see any elite quarterbacks
Gino,
other than
Kyler, no.
Other than Prescott. I mean, he's the best one. Now, the Lions are playing really, really well. And they get Jamison Williams back.
Yeah, he scored a touchdown right away.
Yeah.
That didn't take long.
So they're actually playing well. And it's amazing because the Lions had hit the skids.
Yep.
And it looked like their season was over, and they've been on fire. We'll get to that coming up. Let's go to Rich. You're on 97.5 The Fanatic. Rich.
Hey, what's up, guys? How are you?
Yo,
Anthony,
Rich.
I did tell you we were going to kill the Giants on Friday.
Yes, you did, buddy.
So this morning I have a real nice conversation with my dad, and we were talking about the 17 team when we won the Super Bowl. And my dad said that, and we agreed on it, this team is better than that team.
It is. We were talking about this morning. I agree.
Yeah. I mean, the talent is, like, amazing. It's like, they're unselfish. They're, whoever scores, they just score. I mean, and
yeah, they're almost like machine-like.
Yeah.
There's a methodical, machine-like quality about them.
Yeah, there is. And I noticed, like, I don't know if you noticed, but every time Jalen Hurts uses his legs, I feel like he gets stronger in the game.
Yeah, and he's been judicial with him, too. Like, if you look at it, he had the big game 3 weeks ago, and last week was more of his arm. And yesterday, he picks his spots.
Yeah. I just have a question for you. Yeah. When we get Dallas, do you do you think they'll rest their starters, or do you think they'll play everybody?
Nah, because you still have two other games after Dallas.
Yeah, sure. That's what I was just wondering.
Yeah, no, you can't rest. And by the way, you presumably you're still going to need the game. You're not going to have the number one seed all locked up.
Yeah, sure.
I don't think so. So we'll see.
Can you guys get me out of Christmas Eve so I can watch the game?
What do you got?
I got to go to family's Christmas Eve, so I mean, it's usually like at 2:00. So it's
put a TV on.
Wait a second, they'll have the game on, right?
I don't know. They're Giant fans, so they might not.
Oh, really?
Yeah, my family's Giant fans. So
both sides, mom and dad.
Dad's a Packer fan. Mom don't like football that much.
Oh, so, Richie, you gotta get who's hosting it? An uncle, aunt, grandmother.
My aunt is.
Aunt who? What's her name?
Lorraine.
Aunt Lorraine?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll call Aunt Lorraine up next week, okay?
Okay, thank you.
You got it, Richie.
Right,
you call back and we'll call her up, okay?
Okay, thanks.
All right, buddy. We got to help out, Junis.
Yeah. Aunt Lorraine, she sounds like a sweetheart.
Yeah, Aunt Lorraine.
It's a great name.
It is a great name. I agree. So I'm thinking we call Aunt Lorraine and we get the game on for Rich. All right? Doesn't every house have the game on?
I hope so, but maybe not.
You don't think?
Nah, I mean, there are people that aren't total losers.
I mean, 90% of households, and obviously, I'm just talking in general, would have the game on.
Yeah.
I need to explore.
That's going to be like a most watched game of the year.
Well,
I would imagine.
I'm talking about any game in general. It's on. 610-632-0975. 610-632.
Whether you like it or not.
0975. Hey, let's talk about gift ideas because we got one for you. That's right. The naturally nude silky pajamas. Only from Pajamagram. Sensuous and smooth. Naturally nude pajamas. They feel like her soft skin. Even more alluring than lingerie. The texture, the touch of these pajamas, so seductive. You'll both love the way they feel. Leave nothing to the imagination. Naturally nude pajamas. She's going to love the feeling of wearing next to nothing at all. You can order today. Pajamagram will include free naturally nude nighty tunas. That's a $75 savings on a best-selling holiday gift. You can order today. You have to. You get that free $75 nighty, which you're going to love. She's going to love that, too. You'll love the way that looks. Best of all, Pajamagram does all the work for you. They do the wrapping, free gift packaging. In a year full of the unexpected, give her something she can count on, but you got to order today. Last year, they sold out before Christmas, all right? Do yourself a favor. Go to Pajamagram.com right now. Pajamagram.com to order naturally new pajamas and tell them Cuz sent you.
Fanatic Sports Update.
Eagles continue to roll. I'm Andrew Salchunas, and this update is brought to you by Live Casino and Hotel. Watch all the games on over 20 TVs and with over 30 betting kiosks. It's easy to get in on all the action with America's #1 sports book. You got to be 21 plus and present in Pennsylvania. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Eagles put up 48 against the Giants yesterday, improving their record to a league best 12-1. Jalen Hurts continues to play like the MVP. 2 more touchdown passes, another touchdown run. 77 yards on the ground, over 200 yards passing. The touchdown receptions by A.J. Brown and Devontae Smith. A.J. Brown, 10 touchdown receptions this year and over 1,000 yards receiving. And Miles Sanders, who had 144 yards on the ground, eclipsed 1,000 yards. He, by the way, also scored 2 touchdowns. It was a great day for the offense and the defense as well. Brandon Graham with 3 sacks. The Sixers beat the Hornets. They win both games over the weekend. And Joel Embiid just dominant, 53 points and 12 boards yesterday. James Harden, 1 rebound shy of a triple-double, 19 points and 16 assists. This update is also brought to you by Jefferson Health. At Jefferson Health, there are more than 12,000 caregivers who push beyond what's possible. It is healthcare rooted in care. Jefferson Health, uncompromising care. I'm Andrew Salchunas, and this is 97.5 The Fanatic.
It's the Cuz, Anthony Gargano. Weekdays 10 to 2 on 97.5 The Fanatic.
Hey, it's Jen Scordo. Now's the perfect time to download FanDuel in partnership with Valley Forge, America's #1 sports book. New customers get a no-sweat first bet up to $1,000. That's free bets back if your first bet doesn't win. Just sign up using my promo code SCORDO. That's my last name. Not only are there a ton of things to bet on right now, there are a ton of ways to bet on the FanDuel app. Money lines, spreads, player props, same-game parlays. You've got pro football, college football, tennis, soccer, golf, hockey, basketball. It is a rich time for sports betting right now. And how about live betting? You can get rated odds on games that have already started. Most importantly, with FanDuel, you get paid when you win super fast. It's all on an app that's safe, secure, and super easy to use. Sign up using my promo code SCORDO for a no-sweat first bet. That's promo code SCORDO. And make every moment more this season with FanDuel, the official sportsbook partner of the NFL.
21 plus and present PA first online real money wager only. Refund issued is non-withdrawable free bets that expires in 14 days. Restrictions apply. See terms at sportsbook.fanduel.com. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Window Nation is spreading holiday cheer with 0% interest for 5 full years. So inflation's escalating, costs are going up, rates are rising, and Window Nation is going to save you thousands with 60 months of no interest payments. And that's in addition to Window Nation's amazing buy 2, get 2 free savings. You get both if you call Window Nation now. We're facing the highest energy costs in over 25 years. Your bill could be as much as 28% more than it was last year. So why don't you cut your energy use by up to 30% and increase your home's value? Make 0 interest payments for 5 full years. Plus, get 2 free windows for every 2 that you buy with no limit. Window Nation's precision installation, they're going to lock out the cold and keep your energy bills lower. And with no interest for 60 months, you're going to have extra cash for your holiday shopping. So call Window Nation today at 866-90Nation or go online to windownation.com. Get no interest for 5 full years and 2 windows free for every 2 that you buy. Call 866-90Nation or visit windownation.com.
The Philly sports scene is exploding with excitement right now, and the Busch Auto Group is using a winning formula of their own to crush the competition. Not only does the Busch Auto Group's market-based pricing ensure you'll never pay too much for your next pre-owned vehicle, but right now, every pre-owned vehicle purchased at the Busch Auto Group comes with a 1-year maintenance plan. How about that for a Philly special? For full details, visit BuschAutoGroup.com. That's BUSH Autogroup.com today.
Deep in the bowels of the building's basement, the wastewater pump system handles everything that comes from the bowels of your building's workers. Who can you trust to make sure that wastewater flows from your building to the city's water treatment facility? Pumpman Philly, the experts in wastewater system troubleshooting, emergency repairs, maintenance, and replacement. When your pumps go down, don't crap your pants. Call Pumpman Philly at 833-559-PUMP. 833-559-PUMP. PumpmanPhilly.com.
Hi, it's John Kincaid for Landis Block and Concrete. We had a vision, we had a plan, and Landis Block helped us execute it. They've got a beautiful showroom in Souderton, Pennsylvania. We chose the most gorgeous materials, and we have now created our beautiful own jaw-dropping outdoor paradise. You know you want one. You know you've got a plan in your head. Go visit landisbc.com and get some ideas in their beautiful gallery. Then call them. Landis Block, jaw-dropping outdoor paradises.
It's Macy's Gifts You'll Love to Give sale with great deals for everything on their wish list, like 50% off cozy coats, jackets, and vests for her. Perfume and cologne gift sets for $50 and under. And shop specials like 20 to 50% off the season's hottest toys from Bluey, Melissa & Doug, and more. Plus, everyone gets $10 in Macy's money for every $50 spent. Now through Thursday at Macy's. Savings off sale and clearance prices. Exclusions apply.
They're big, and they're coming for you. Tax refund advance loans at Jackson Hewitt, up to $4,500. That's big. Like our tax refund advance can beat up their tax refund advance kind of big. Up to $4,500 at Jackson Hewitt. Book your appointment today and get details at jacksonhewitt.com. You're going to need a bigger wallet. Eligible clients can get up to $1,000 in December and up to $3,500 in January. Loans by Republic Bank and Trust Company. Finance charge may apply.
Philly Pretzel Factory is now a proud partner of the Philadelphia Eagles. What better way to celebrate than with a giveaway? Philly Pretzel Factory is giving away 25 party trays each week of football season. All you need to do is stop by your favorite Philly Pretzel Factory location, scan the QR code at the register, and sign up for a chance to win. Or visit PhillyPretzelFactory.com to enter. Philly Pretzel Factory, proud partner of the Philadelphia Eagles.
Listen up as I talk Huntington Valley Bank with President Bob Marino, the GOAT. Fast-growing Huntington Valley Bank, best bank for your business, celebrating 150 years as a top contender in local banking.
The right gift makes all the difference this holiday, and PGA Tour Superstore has something for every player on your list. The home for golf pros and beginners, PGA Tour Superstore has the largest selection in golf clubs, shoes, apparel, and more. Visit their Plymouth meeting store or shop PGATourSuperstore.com.
WPEN Burlington, Philadelphia, a Beasley Media Group station, home of the most entertaining sports talk in Philadelphia. 97.5 The Fanatic, Philadelphia.
Damn right it's the most entertaining sports talk in Philadelphia. By the way, you want some good beer while you listen to the most entertaining sports talk in Philadelphia? Well, I've just the beer to drink, and that is Corona. And, of course, you should enjoy a Corona while watching any Sixers game, whether at the Wells Fargo Center at home or at your local favorite sports bar. Make your beer of choice a Corona. You can go to the regular Corona, the OG, or you can go with the Corona Light, the Corona Premier. I was pounding Coronas yesterday when I was hanging out with my pops watching the Birds game. Well, they're, of course, a proud beer sponsor of the Philadelphia 76ers. And if you want to win tickets to a game, find us about town all season long. Join me and the Fanatic crew this Friday night starting at 6:30 before the Sixers take on Golden State at Maggie's Waterfront Cafe on North Delaware at Philadelphia. I love Maggie's. I lived in the Northeast for about 2 years. And Maggie's was right down the road from me. So I made a lot of pit stops at Maggie's during my time out there. So I can't wait to go back, win cool prizes, T-shirts, koozies, and, of course, tickets to a game and a whole lot more. Maggie's, they're known for their awesome waterfront views, great food, and weekly entertainment. And, of course, they're just a great place to hang out. If you're in Northeast Philly, come out and join us. Grab a table before the game, order some food, and enjoy $4 Corona bottles and hang out. For details on Sixers Game Day with 97.5 The Fanatic, presented by Corona, go to the events page on 97.5thefanatic.com.
One o'clock across the Delaware Valley. Hanging. Man, what a day yesterday, wasn't it?
Yeah, just perfect. I mean, they just moved the ball downfield with ease.
Pretty wild,
21
right?
nothing in the blink of an eye.
Dude, they look so nasty.
And for the life of me, I still don't know how you stop them.
Yeah.
I really don't. And that's a big credit to Jalen Hurts and how he's improved as a passer.
Dude,
right, because we knew that he was already a threat with the legs. We saw it last year. It's a big part of the reason why they made the playoffs. Did they benefit from the schedule last year? Of course they did. But the fact that he could run as well as that he did, and he ran the RPO well with Miles Sanders, but the RPO only goes as far if you don't have the P part, the passing part. And he changed his entire career with the work that he put in this offseason. And he looks great.
He does. Their offense is just ridiculous, man. Like, that's the thing about how do you stop them? How do you stop that offense? It's a great question. Truthfully, I don't know how you stop their offense. I look to myself as a armchair DC because of spending all that time with Spags. I mean, honestly, you got to sell out, and you got to have really good corners. The only way you match up with the Eagles' offense is if you have good corners, because you can't let them run the ball. You got to force Jalen to throw it.
Right.
You got to watch him, and with those receivers and his decision making, the way he's throwing the football, it's hard. But that's why you need great corners. But the only way you could beat the Eagles is you have really good corners, because you got to really stop their run game.
You know what's
nice? And you got to
nice?
get him in third and longs.
You know what's nice? The Eagles have the best cornerback duo in the NFL. So
Yes.
it's not like there's another team where you go, oh, man, if they face up against this squad, they have two of the top three corners in the league. The Eagles quite literally have two of the top three corners. Based off of, the ratings, it's Bradbury, Slay, and Woolen from the Seahawks. They're the top three rated corners in the NFL this year.
I know.
It's pretty nice.
I know.
That Bradbury signing, I still remember just freaking out. Like, oh, what is this? They all of a sudden got lethal.
Dude, I mean, honestly, that was one of, we talked about going into the season, we talked about their pass rush and the defensive backfield, right? We knew their linebackers were pretty good. You knew you had one corner where they got Bradbury and Chauncey Gardner-Johnson. Wow, really?
Right.
Because remember, they addressed the D-line first.
Yep.
And then they addressed the defensive backfield. I mean, quite frankly, the only team I think that would beat you, or the teams that could beat you, would be teams with great corners and really, really good and a great quarterback. Because they're going to score. You're not going to shut the Eagles down.
Right.
And then you gotta outscore. So you need a great quarterback. Listen, it's about being elite teams. Right? I mean, you're talking about the, Bills, the Chiefs, that kind of team. I don't think there's a team. Listen, I don't want to say, I hate to do it. I don't want to say, that there's not a team in the NFC that can beat them. But I all along thought it was only the Niners that had the best shot at them.
Well, according to the ESPN analytics department, the Cowboys are going to the Super Bowl. So that would be the one team, I guess, according to their computer system.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what. Speaking of that, how about Edith? Because Edith has the bone to pick with the national media. Go ahead, Edith.
Let me tell you something, Anthony. They don't like us and we don't care. Because you can't, any channel I turned on last night, talking about the Cowboys, talking about the 49ers, they ain't even hardly mention the Eagles. And how can you be 12-1 and not even be mentioned? A little blurb here, oh, they did this, they did that. This is ridiculous.
I got to tell you, they put up 48 against the Giants, and they're an afterthought. Is that nuts? I mean, it's insane. Now, I will say this. Last night, the Sunday night crew, Collingsworth and Tirico, did give the Birds some love. I watched the game. They gave them some love.
They did, but the rest of some of them, I had taped them, and I had taped a couple of sports news plays, post-game live and all that stuff, and they just don't want to give us our just due, and it's not right. I mean, it really isn't. Well, how can you not have the Eagles in the conversation at the top? It really need to be the top of everybody's list.
I know.
It's just ridiculous, all the hate we get.
I know.
And what do we have to do to get some love around here?
I hear you.
We love them, and we know we're going all the way, and that's what scares them, because we're going to get the Super Bowl. It ain't no doubt in my mind we're going to the Super Bowl, and we're going to win, because they don't have nothing that can stop us. And my man is so cool and calm and collected. He got everybody cool and calm. And I think that's what Hurts brings it in, because he's so cool under pressure. He's smart. He thinks, and you can't help but feed into that. And you see what we're doing week in, week out. You see what we're doing and how we're doing it. So I don't have no problem saying it. We're going to the Super Bowl.
I got to tell you, I hear you.
Super Bowl.
I mean, they look. I mean, they are better than the Super Bowl team. It's funny. I often thought the best team was probably 04, right, with T.O. Because earlier that was the best time. Now the defense was better earlier in Andy's tenure, but the offense was so good at 04.
It was. It really was.
But this team, I don't know. I think it's better than 04, Edith.
I think it is too. We got the wide receivers. Look at them.
I know. The tight ends.
And Hurts went to work this summer, Anthony. He went to work this summer. He worked on his game. He got stronger.
Yes.
Look at him throwing them passes he throws. I just can't even believe some of the passes that he has thrown in his games. It's crazy.
It is crazy.
It's crazy. And to go out and get AJ, and then look.
His accuracy.
Look, it's crazy.
Yeah, I know. I hear you.
He's right on the dime, man. Let me tell you.
Yeah.
He's on the dime.
Yeah.
He's on the dime. And I'm telling you, we're going. It ain't no doubt. We're going. We're going.
I
love it. I don't care who we see in the Super Bowl. It don't matter who we see. Because everybody swear Dallas and the 49ers. Man, come on. We're going to be in the Super Bowl. We're going to be in the Super Bowl. We're going to Arizona.
What's everybody saying to you? What are they all saying to you?
What I'm saying, like they talk about Dallas this, Dallas that. Man, I don't care about no Dallas. They got a one-dimension team. We got it all. We got the full package, baby. We got the full package. And the 49ers looking good. Okay, they looking okay. But they don't got what we got.
I got to tell you, I love it, Edith.
They ain't got what we got, baby. Look,
they ain't got what we got.
We ain't losing.
We ain't losing the greatest. We ain't losing. We ain't losing.
Thank you, Andrew. We ain't losing.
Oh, I love it. I love you, Edith. You're the greatest, Edith.
Thank you, Anthony. You have a good day, you and Andrew.
You too, baby.
Yeah, stay right with you, son.
We ain't losing. We ain't losing.
I agree.
Dude, I thought that was the greatest ever. You know that? The we ain't losing one?
That was fantastic.
Bryce was the best. We ain't losing.
He was like borderline B-dog the way he was doing it, too.
I
He was
know.
just walking around saying it like a psycho.
Oh,
I love it. And then he's hitting fastballs. I still can't believe it, dude. How many fastballs did he see?
I can't believe it.
Some of these managers are
I
idiots.
can't believe it.
God.
All right, boys, sit tight Because we got to go around the league, all right?
We have to.
Why?
Because I know what I'm going to hear. The Lions won.
Oh, well, yeah, and let's start there.
Okay, sure. Let's get it out of the way.
Get it out of the way for you.
Rip it off like a Band-Aid.
Because Jared Goff and the Lions take out the Vikings 34-23. Quite frankly, it wasn't even close.
No, it wasn't.
Goff is playing his best football. Jamison Williams. Goff throws, look at this, 27 to 39, 336, and 3 touchdowns.
Yeah, he had
for Goff.
And they were open.
It's that trash defense.
Every play, man. Open every play. It was incredible.
How about that? Now, I got to bring it up because, I try to lead you to water.
I know you do.
And this isn't the first time that you've snubbed my advice.
No, it's not. For the life of me, I did not. Listen, I thought the darlings were the Lions, and that's why the line was the way that it was.
When do you ever see a team that's below 500 favored over a team that's 10-2?
Yeah, I didn't buy it. It was amazing. And here we are now. Good for the Lions.
I know. I mean,
I
even said the other day, you got some against the head coach. You won't go for my advice. Try to leave my man.
I'm happy for Dan Campbell.
All right. Well, the Lions right now are actually a team to watch.
Yeah, they're in the hunt.
The team the Eagles smacked on. Their defense isn't good enough to be any kind of threat, even though they're playing hot. Right?
Yeah, Vikings shot themselves in the foot at some time. I mean, Dalvin Cook fumbled inside the 5-yard line. There was a couple of moments where they went for it, because they had the game on at the Elks. So whenever the Eagles were commercial, I'd peek over. And there was just some moments where I was like, ew, what are they doing? This is their game plan? Because you can score against that team, which is why every Lions game take the over at this point.
Exactly. I don't even know why you would waste your time running the ball. Anyway, also earlier, the Bills 20-12 over the Jets.
We said take the Jets plus 10.
Yes, we did in a slog.
That helped the weather.
Wow. It was just so many points in the slog. Mike White leaves with a concussion. Yep. Bad weather. Bills survive in ugly Orchard Park. They're a nasty squad. They improved to 10-3.
Good team, I would say.
Yeah, I listen. I think they're really good.
Now
losing Von Miller is a big loss.
Yeah, it was huge.
Bengals stay hot. We also told you to take the Bengals. I believe I said by double digits because Deshaun Watson is going to struggle.
Good.
And he did. Bengals 23-10. They look like they're getting hot to make a run. Now, I don't know. They still got to hold up protection-wise because that line's still an issue.
Yeah.
And they couldn't run it yesterday.
Joey Burrow runs for his life a lot. And I give him credit. I'm a Burrow fan. I think he's a gamer, and he does everything he can to try to win, and he's been running for his life a lot this season, which is kind of bad that it's been like that for 3 years.
And Jamar Chase.
Remember, his rookie year,
he's a great player, though.
Season-ending injury. Oh, yeah, Chase is a freak.
My God. Second game back from injury. Grabs you, $1.19.
Yep.
Dougie P. Beats up on the Titans.
I was shocked. I thought the Titans coming off of that bad loss to the Eagles where they get beat up, they get back in the win column, and it was no contest.
You know what's nuts? Evan Ingram.
Yeah, dude.
11 catches, 162 yards, 2 touchdowns. The fantasy game breaker of the day.
Yeah.
Evan Ingram. Sunshine plays good.
I wonder how many people actually started him.
Doug wins. Good for Doug. Ravens over the Steelers. Both starting quarterbacks out early. Huntley with the concussion protocol. And the Steelers have to resort to Trubisky.
Ugh.
Yes.
Ugh.
After Pickett goes down. He is an ew. Ravens win 16-14 over Pittsburgh. The Chiefs. We saw a Russ sighting for the first time all year, dude.
Yeah, he had a nice game. I mean, it took a while to get going because they were down pretty big. They come back. He took a shot, though.
He did.
He had to leave the game, and Drew Lock came in.
Yep. To secure the loss. Jerry Jeudy back. 3 touchdowns.
You see what he did, by the way? He's
Mahomes.
gonna get in trouble.
What did he do?
There was a moment during the game yesterday where he started freaking out. He didn't like a call or something, ripped his helmet off, went over to an official, and actually bumped the official. And the official never threw a flag.
Really?
Which is shocking, right? And it wasn't like, oops, I bumped into you. It was like he went after the official, made contact, and so obviously the league is going to look over that one. I would not be surprised if he's suspended for a game.
Wow.
Ripped his helmet off, freaking out.
I didn't know that.
3 touchdowns, big day for him.
Yeah. But Mahomes, another ridiculous play.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
You saw the touchdown, the underhanded, freakish toss to McKinnon for the touchdown. Chiefs survive.
Doesn't matter who it is. McKinnon,
Denver.
Pacheco, Edwards-Helaire. Doesn't matter. We'll make it work.
Niners all over the Buccaneers. We talked about this. What was my game of the week? I thought that that front would really stifle Brady, and Brady could do nothing against that defense. Shame it is for the Niners. Deebo Samuel lost with an ACL, bad injury, and they lose him running the football, man. The very way he did not want to go out.
Yeah, he was sitting out. He's holding out because he did not. And right away he comes back. They're running the football with him, and look what happens. It's a shame.
It really is.
He's a hell of a player.
He's a great player. And to me, the biggest threat in the NFC for the Eagles was San Francisco. And you got to talk past tense. No Jimmy G's one thing. No Debo's another. One of their huge weapons as a runner and a pass catcher. And here we go. The NFC South. The NFC South is upside down with Carolina now a chance to win it. Sam Darnold yesterday throws for a lusty 120. And it's the run game of Hubbard and Foreman that lifts Carolina to a win against the fraud Seahawks.
Yeah, they are frauds.
I
dude.
told you we both liked Carolina. The line was telling you it's short. It was 3.5, something like that, 3, whatever it was.
I said, because remember, 2 weeks prior to this game, they lost to the Raiders in a game they should not have lost. And then the previous week, they barely beat a banged-up, Aaron Donald-less, Matt Stafford-less Rams team. They barely beat them. Took like a last-minute touchdown. And then here's Carolina, who's been playing pretty well the last couple of weeks. Not well, but they're winning games, I'll say.
So that brings us to the Battle of Texas. And ladies and gentlemen, you got to love this. So,
what's the narrative? Because the Eagles barely beat the Texans earlier this year.
No, the Cowboys barely beat the Texans
Right,
yesterday.
but what's the national narrative?
That was way a barely.
It's probably like, oh, yeah, it was trap game. They got out of it.
I mean, if not for a bonehead play, they might lose the game. Listen, man, that Cowboys offense struggled.
Texans had first.
I mean, they were down 23-17.
Yeah, and the Texans had first and goal. And they couldn't punch one in at the end there, and that lets the Cowboys come downfield and score.
I mean, that was it. Houston was winning that game. They were going to win up until the Elliott plunges in from the 2. Cowboys barely escape the 1-11-1 Texans. 10-3 Dallas. Phonies. NFC phonies. And we'll see them in 2 weeks. Sunday night game last night. Of course, the Chargers looked a lot better. They had Mike Williams back. They had Allen back. I mean, they looked pretty good. Defense played well against Tyreek Hill. They held Tua. And you know, it's funny. Going into the season, it was always Tua. Really, the first half of the season, it was all about Tua over Jalen.
He's not been playing
now
well.
It's Jalen over Tua.
Yeah, last couple of weeks.
Jalen greater than symbol over Tua as the true Alabama quarterback. All right. Sit back. Relax. Still got another segment.
Tua was 10 of 28.
Dude, he was 4 for like 17.
Yeah.
I remember looking at the stats at like halftime. He was 4 for 17, something ridiculous like that. He can do anything. 610-632-0975. 610-632-0975. Cuz Radio. Tunis. Let's celebrate another segment. Let's talk NJ Dye for a moment. Listen, this is important for the new year. With the new year coming up, losing weight not only helps your overall health, right? It not only helps you feel good, it really makes a difference. It makes a difference how you feel. It makes a difference with your numbers and the really things that can. So not just about feeling good, it's about feeling good on the inside with NJ Diet. It also helps you increase testosterone levels, which can resolve issues like low libido and ED. With NJ Diet, it only takes 40 days to lose a contractually guaranteed 20 to 40-plus pounds. Weight loss is contractually guaranteed. It is, I'm telling you. All right, NJ Diet uses your hair, saliva, blood work to personalize natural formulas and supplements where the side effect is weight loss. Lose 20, 40-plus pounds guaranteed. NJ Diet, all natural. No shots, no hormones, no counting points, no prepackaged foods. Ew, no surgery. Schedule an initial consult at one of their convenient locations, Cherry Hill, King of Prussia, Newark, Delaware, or from the comfort of your home with live online video consultations. No matter how much weight you need to lose, NJ Diet's for you. Don't wait for your doctor to give you bad news and try to figure it out. Stay ahead of your health by calling 855-5NJ-DIET. That's 855-5NJ-DIET. Visit NJDiet.com. That's NJDiet.com and lose the weight for good.
Fanatic Sports Update.
Another Birds route. I'm Andrew Salchunas, and this update is brought to you by Wawa. It's gift card season, and Wawa is your one-stop shop for all gift cards, from Wawa gift cards, Wawa e-gift cards, or a gift card from your favorite brand. Wawa has a gift card for everyone and anyone on your list. The Eagles beat the Giants yesterday. They put up 48 points, 12-1 on the season. Jalen Hurts playing like the MVP. 2 more touchdown passes, 1 more touchdown run. Miles Sanders, 144 yards on the ground, 2 touchdowns. He now has over 1,000 yards rushing this year. A.J. Brown has over 1,000 yards receiving on the year, and he caught his 10th touchdown pass of the season yesterday. So the Eagles just continue to roll on every team that they face. They now get set to take on the Bears. Sixers won both games over the weekend. It wasn't pretty Friday night, but they got the win over the Lakers. And then they win last night. Joel Embiid, 53 points. And James Harden, 1 rebound shy of a triple-double. This update is also brought to you by Jefferson Health. At Jefferson Health, there are more than 12,000 caregivers who push beyond what's possible. It is healthcare rooted in care. Jefferson Health, uncompromising care. I'm Andrew Salchunas, and this is 97.5 The Fanatic.
It's the Anthony Gargano Show on 97.5 The Fanatic.
Gary Barbera's Big Finish event is a bumper-to-bumper total clearance. We got the car with the biggest, baddest, deepest December discounts. New cars up to 10 grand off. Inventory's flying, because with Barbera's 0 down and no payments for 3 whole months, you need nothing. That's why Birds coach Nick picks Barbera.
Boy, I guess.
Philadelphia's Credit Connection.
Instant credit, 0 down, no payments. New cars up to 10 grand off. Hello. Gary Barbera's blowing out the bargains, along with a generous donation to the U.S. Marines Toys for Tots. Everything's included, even the kitchen sink. But if you miss it, you're walking.
Cost Barbera Care. 10K off on stock number 22C1014. While supplies last. 0 down and no payments for 90 days for well-qualified buyers on select vehicles. All offers plus tax tags and 422 doc. Expires January 2nd, 2023.
Follow that bid to Barbera's biggest ever year-end clearance, where all we do is discount Dodges, Chryslers, Rams, and Jeeps, even cheaper.
This is Coach Sirianni. Is Barbera the best?
0 down, no payments.
Boy, I guess.
Go Birds!
Guys, 2022's been a roller coaster year, so spoil her this Christmas by giving her the next best thing to wearing nothing at all with soft, silky, naturally nude pajamas exclusively from Pajamagram. Sensuous and smooth, naturally nude pajamas feel just like her own bare skin, even more alluring than lingerie. The texture and touch of these pajamas is so seductive that you'll both love the feel of them. She'll love the feeling of wearing next to nothing at all, and you'll love the way they look. Best of all, Pajamagram does the wrapping for you with free gift packaging. Order today, and Pajamagram will also include a free matching naturally nude nightie with the purchase of naturally nude pajamas. That is free gift packaging and a free naturally nude nightie when you order today. Just go to Pajamagram.com. It's fast, easy, and delivery by Christmas is guaranteed. That's Pajamagram.com.
Hi, I'm Steven Singer. Yep, that's me, the I Hate Steven Singer guy. Why do other jewelers hate me? I'm a nice guy. Because other jewelers just want to throw up when you ask, can I trade in my old diamond studs? Why? I guess it's because they're in the business of selling. I'm in the love business. I love to see my friends come back and trade in their old diamond studs. It's true. You can start with any size and upgrade them for a bigger pair anytime you want. Get exactly what you paid. Not only do other jewelers not want you to trade in your diamond studs, but even if they do, they don't give you back what you paid. Their diamonds worth less. Oops. Come see me, the real Steven Singer, a real jeweler whose diamonds are always worth what you pay. Visit me at the other corner of 8th and Walnut. By phone, 888-I-HATE-STEVEN-SINGER. Online, IHateStevenSinger.com. Oh, by the way, these stunning Anita diamond stud earrings are always 100% eye-flawless, near-colorless, cut diamonds. Magnificent and bright white, topped off with my 14-karat safety silicone backs. IHateStevenSinger.com. One place, one price.
Attention business owners. Imagine getting up to $26,000 per employee sent to you directly by the U.S. government. All businesses during COVID could be eligible for a payroll tax refund of up to $26,000 per employee through a CARES Act program. The fact is, all types of businesses, profit or nonprofit, are eligible. There is absolutely no cost to check your eligibility today. ERTC.com is the nation's leading company specializing in employee retention tax credits. Here is a real testimonial from an ERTC client.
We've got some good news. You're going to get $488,000 as a tax refund, which is not a loan, and you can use that in whatever way you'd like to.
Visit ERTC.com today, and in less than 5 minutes, our proprietary rebate calculator will show you how much money you could receive. Act now before the program closes or funds run out. Visit ERTC.com today. That's ERTC.com.
My dad has a cold, but also has high blood pressure. That's why I got him Vicks DayQuil High Blood Pressure for max strength daytime relief. Unlike some ordinary cold medicines, it's specially formulated for people like my dad. DayQuil High Blood Pressure is sugar-free, alcohol-free, and decongestant-free.
Vicks DayQuil High Blood Pressure. The daytime, non-drowsy, coughing, aching, fever, sore throat, cold, and flu for people with high blood pressure.
Like my dad.
Medicine. Use as directed.
Hey, it's John Kincaid. The cold weather is here, and if you're worried that your furnace isn't going to cut it this winter, I want you to check out my friends at H&H Heating and Air Conditioning. You can trust H&H for a thorough system checkup now before the temps drop even lower. H&H's $59 gas furnace tune-up includes a carbon monoxide safety check. You'll have home comfort and peace of mind. If you need a new system, H&H has rebates of up to $1,500 or 0% financing for 18 months for qualified buyers. That's DelcoHVAC.com to schedule your $59 tune-up now at DelcoHVAC.com.
Listen up as I talk Huntington Valley Bank with President Bob Marino, the GOAT. Fast-growing Huntington Valley Bank, best bank for your business, celebrating 150 years as a top contender in local banking.
The right gift makes all the difference this holiday, and PGA Tour Superstore has something for every player on your list. The home for golf pros and beginners, PGA Tour Superstore has the largest selection in golf clubs, shoes, apparel, and more. Visit their Plymouth meeting store or shop PGATourSuperstore.com.
Hello? Whether you're at home or on the go, listen to 97.5 The Fanatic on Odyssey on your smartphone, Roku, LG Smart TV, Waze, and more. That's Odyssey, AUDACY. Check it out now. Happy holidays from 97.5 The Fanatic.
What's up, everybody? It's Tyrone Johnson from The Best Show Ever. I just want to wish everybody, you and yours, a very, very happy holidays, and thank you guys from the bottom of my heart for listening and watching.
Hey guys, it's Connor Thomas from the John Kincaid Show. I want to thank you guys for always supporting us and wish you a very happy holiday season. We love you in the mornings. We love you any time of the day. Appreciate you guys and enjoy the holiday.
Season's greetings, and thanks for listening to 97.5 The Fanatic, Philadelphia.
All right, let's talk bet parks. Yeah. All right, so here's the deal. We were talking about the same game parlays with the birds. You know, you can have so much fun with those things. Those things are ridiculous. All right, you can have some fun with them. So with the way this Eagle offense is playing, you know, say anytime touchdown scores, you know, maybe yardage, all that sort of thing, you can link them all up for a big payday with the SGPs. Well, it works the same way with a guy like Joel Embiid dropping in a 50 burger again. How about that? So you can build all your same-game parlays, have some fun with all the stats and the box scores with the Bet Parks app. It's a casino and sportsbook all in one. Like tonight, you got Arizona, New England. I'll tell you one thing. Stevenson, big yards for Ramondre. So I would block him up in an SGP. He's going to get the bulk of the carries, and Arizona's not good against the run. So I would look at that a little bit, kind of like New England as well. Check out the Bet Parks app. You got to be in Pennsylvania or New Jersey. You got to be 21. Gambling problem, call 1-800-GAMBLER. Welcome back. So it was funny. So on the weekend, on Saturday, I do the show with a couple guys from L.A., right? And then, I got my guy Figgy, who's the update guy, and the producer, Psycho Chris.
I remember him, Lions fan.
Yes. They both like, you ready? Bublé.
What's not to love?
I was stunned. They both like Bublé and brownies.
Yeah, you're surrounded by a couple of people that you work with that really know good taste in music and treats.
I was stunned. Because I brought you up. I was like, dude, I said, listen, guys, my boy he's got this Bublé fixation.
Yeah.
As we were just playing the Jacksons. And I'm going, I'm expecting them to chime in like, are you kidding me?
Yeah.
And they were both like, oh, we love Bublé.
No, we know pure talent, yeah. That's what they said.
And they were all about the brownie.
Of course. Got a lot of brownie love over the weekend.
T. Will sends me brownie. I got more brownies sent to me on social media. I thought I was like Toll House. Oh, it's a cookie?
Yeah. Got the Stofers.
I still think the cookie is better than the brownie.
You've just had bad brownie game in your life, man. I'm sorry to hear that. You've missed out.
But I won the pool.
Big class.
But listen, the Fox poll, not the pool, the poll. They ran a Fox poll, brownie versus cookie, and cookie won.
Yeah, I'm sure that's more universally loved. I'm not surprised. But your almost hatred toward the brownie is very disappointing.
Well, again, they said the same thing you did. I must have had bad brownies. I mean, whatever. They're just, and again, the same texture.
You know what's really disappointing?
What's that?
So out by the sales area, there was a plate of holiday cookies, right? And there was little ones that look like snowflakes. And I think they came from a jar, so I hope I'm not offending anyone. Because all the cookies look delicious, and I saw them this morning. And I didn't grab one this morning. I went back there, last break, and there was none left except for the little ones. And I took a bite, and I felt like I was just eating chalk.
Oh, they're terrible.
Yeah, it did not
those
taste
things are
good.
terrible.
Yeah,
and apparently shortbread cookies.
Yeah, and I like a shortbread, but
Yeah?
Yeah, like my mom makes a shortbread once in a while. It's good with a cup of coffee.
They were terrible.
But it was not good. And like all I wanted.
You're right. The shortbread
remember,
goes
you
well
and I
with the
were
coffee.
walking around looking for something. And I was like, I just need a little fix.
Yeah,
Like,
we
I don't
couldn't
need a whole
find them.
thing.
Right.
No mints,
No,
no nothing.
Yeah.
And I took a bite of the cookie and I was like, damn.
Well, I didn't want to go near the other. There was the cookies are there, but they have the
jam.
Yeah, I don't like the red.
Yeah, I don't need to mess
What is
around
that stuff?
Some sort of jam.
Is
right?
it? It's that cookie with the red thing in the
Yeah,
middle.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
No,
I didn't pick that one up. I picked up the little shortbread one, but it was
Why even make that?
for the grandmoms out there.
I mean, what redeeming quality does that cookie have?
I'm sure some people like it.
Nobody likes that cookie over. You don't have to overthink the cookie. You get the chocolate chip.
You know who's got bad treat game?
Who?
My mom.
Really?
Yeah, she likes a lot of the stuff with the fruit centers.
Yeah, I'm out.
Yeah,
on that
she's a
stuff.
big fruit center person.
Yeah.
Like, she'll always buy these like chocolates that I get, like, if I'm ever whacked down the shore, oh man, that looks good, and I'll go take a bite, and all of a sudden, like, I'm biting into cherry.
Dude, that's the
And I'm
worst.
like, oh,
Dude, those are the worst. Like, I agree with you. I don't get those things in the middle.
Like, just get a Hershey bar, Ma.
Exactly. You're spot on. That's what, the exotic, those boxes, like the Whitman chocolates.
Yeah.
Like, there was like 3 of them that I would eat.
I know. The Whitman's
the sampler.
The sampler. So
like, seriously, of all those chocolates, there's like 3 of them that are any good. They got a couple. Well, there's a couple with nuts in them.
My grandma, God rest her soul, she would eat any of the chocolates from the Whitman sampler, any of them.
Same thing with my grandmother.
Oh my God, she loved every single one.
The
Fruit center.
the grannies dug it. They dig all that,
man.
and I don't understand the jelly thing. The jellies.
See, my uncle, before he passed, he always got her one for Christmas every year. Every Christmas Eve, he came with the big box.
Dude, there was always a Whitman sampler in the house.
And so as a kid, I would play roulette, Russian roulette with the chocolates.
Yes.
Instead of looking at the box, I'm like, you know what?
Or you break them.
And so I
try not to break. You're almost like a surgeon trying to see. You poke with a pin to see and bring it out and see what's there.
Every once in a while, he struck gold. There was the chocolate with the cookie base.
Yes.
And he took a bite. Like, oh, man, this is good.
Right.
I want another one. And
But
it looks exactly the same, but now you're eating cherry juice.
Yes. Yeah. Yes.
Nasty,
That's a truism, dude. Those are inferior. I don't know anybody likes those chocolates. That's the all. See, not everything was good back in the day.
No, things can get better.
They had bad treats back in the day. Treat game way better now.
100%, not even close.
Right, I agree. Nikki, you're on 97.5 The Fanatic. Nick.
Gentlemen, dude, the Walt Whitman sampler was you had a better shot of hitting a $100 lottery ticket than picking out a good chocolate.
Right?
Out of that box.
Exactly.
Dude, they were the worst.
They were.
You had to eat. You had to bite into 2 bad chocolates or 3 bad chocolates at least
for every decent one.
Exactly, man. Man.
What is it? I never understood.
How are they surviving?
And why would they? Like, why would people want that?
It's like listen. I understand 1953 when it was like almost communist Russia. There weren't that many options.
Right.
But now you got everything now.
Exactly. Why would you? Those things are horrible. Why would they even make those anyway?
It's unbelievable.
Let's have an orange jelly in the middle.
Oh, no.
That was
horrible.
That's horrible. Buble is no question horrible.
Yeah.
Now, I'll say this. When you have a good brownie, you don't even need a good brownie. You need above average brownie, and the brownie is very good. It's not superior to the cookie, no question about that. But a decent brownie is 100% better than a lot of stuff out there. But let's talk birds.
Yes.
My benchmark was how the Eagles handled the Titans. I knew it was a home game, and they play much better at home than they do on the road. But the Titans are a real balanced team. They really good coach. So I said, and they had a strength that was going up against one of our perceived weaknesses, and they dominated that game. Like literally, it was rock and chair ride early in the game, and they dominated that game. So going into this game, we talked last Friday. I thought this team, I thought the Giants were Tennessee light. Like, basically, their team is exactly what Tennessee.
Right, they try to muck it up, make it ugly. You know what I was thinking? The wet. There's going to be rain.
Yes.
You know, it had 24-13.
I felt the opposite on 5. Remember, I called you.
Yes, you said route.
Route. I just could. They're just the baby brother of the Titans. And you saw what they did. The Eagles manhandled the Titans. And it's the same game plan. We're on the road. I get that. Weather, it is what it was. And like you said, Jalen played bad up there in Giant Stadium so far in his career here with the Eagles. But I thought it was rocking chair, and that's what they did. So now, guess what? They're top. They're top of the list now. Super Bowl. Tunis, I know you love the tweet birds. I know you love the little bird with the crazy Elon Musk guy. But I tell you this all the time: if you really want to know what's going on, is you pop open the Parks app, and when you pop open the Parks app, the number one National Conference football team is the Birds. They have the lowest odds. They're number 2 behind the Bills. The Bills are number 1. The Birds are number 2. The talking heads and the 4-letter network up in Connecticut, they just want eyeballs and people to argue. But if I had to run a business, I want to run a casino because they're always right long-term consistently. And that's what the odds are saying, that the Eagles are the number 1 NFC team when it comes to powerhouse.
Yeah.
They're above,
and it goes to your eyes. Look, they're a better team than Dallas.
Your eyes.
Yeah.
Your eyes tell you what you know.
They're a better team. They are. This is not homerism, anti-Cowboy thing. I'm all kidding aside. The Eagles are a better team.
They're a better team.
They'd star.
San Fran is, on 2 of the books, one of them Parks, and another book, San Fran's number 2. Dallas is number 3. Not far behind them when it comes to odds, but it goes to show you how the real world looks at what's going on. And here's the thing, like you said, San Fran, the Purdy's looking pretty pretty, but when you start dropping offensive and defensive talent, then you're forcing a quarterback to make plays, and he's not going to consistently make plays. He won 2 back-to-back games. Now it gets tougher because now he's going to do his second and third read, and by that point, defense is
I'm with you. I'm with you. Good call, Nikki. Good call. By the way, Tunis, how about my man, Rye D? His mom worked at Whitman's on the Boulevard.
Oh.
All right? She would bring them home constantly. It had the thing right on the top of the box that showed you what you're eating. That's what you were talking about,
yeah, but
right?
I played Russian roulette.
I just do the same. Well, invariably, they would get lost. You know that?
Yes, there's a piece of paper.
Like it would never be like what happened to it or whatever. Because my grandmother, they would always be around, huh? So, but he's right. Rye says this. The good ones were as good as hell, though.
They were. The one with like the chocolate cookie base. Fantastic.
The real good ones were excellent. But there are too many, the jelly, nasty, weird creams. Like the weird creams, it was worse. And then my grandmother would freak out. Who was breaking the chocolates? Because we would poke it, you'd poke it with your pinky or something, right?
Trying to see if there was something in there.
And they were cracked. And you would see, and my poor grandmother would open them up. And there'd be like 4 of them that were cracked open to the things. And she's like, you guys are the worst.
That's awesome. I have a couple emails, by the way. So David checks in that the cookies with the jam on the inside are called Spitzbuben, which is either a German or Swiss cookie.
Spitzbuben?
Spitzbuben.
Spitzbuben.
Yeah, he said it's literally pronounced like Spitz Boob in.
Okay.
Spitzbuben. He said they're a lousy D-list cookie, which he's right.
He's right.
But
they're
it's
bad cookie,
German
man.
or Swiss is
that
where
makes sense.
You'll find them.
Old Philadelphia, we would have. Listen, there's a big German enclave in this area.
Well, that's why we found out about the Dutch Wonderland, and Deutsch, and all that kind of stuff.
So that makes sense that they would be around here.
Yes. Now
they're always around those damn cookies. I hate them damn cookies.
They were terrible. Now I have a yo.
Okay.
Because we got a yo.
Merry Xmas, yo.
Well, I'm giving the yo to somebody who emailed me. His name's Adam. listen to this story. He's a longtime listener. He left Havertown at 24 years old, went to D.C. for 5 years, and then to Ethiopia.
Wow.
He moved to Ethiopia for 5 years, and now he's in the eastern part of Tennessee. He said it's a sad sports culture here in the eastern part of Tennessee.
Eastern Tennessee.
But he said he's listened and followed us for a long time, including while he was living with a group of boys in Addis Ababa in a rehabilitation center he helped build with amazing Ethiopian friends. So this guy sounds just
doing
like
God's work.
Beautiful person.
Yeah.
He said he's finally got a chance to reach out. He's an avid Philly sports fan, so that's awesome.
4 for 4 guy making the world a better place.
And now he has a nonprofit helping people fight predatory lending, among other issues, which, I imagine that's the email of, hey, I'm trapped. Can you please send X amount of dollars?
No.
No, it's not that?
No, that's a scam.
Okay.
Predatory lending is when you're lending. It's like legal loan sharks.
Oh, okay.
Where they get you at a rate and then it balloons to a ridiculous rate where you wind up paying, if you borrowed $1,000 and you're paying $3,000 back.
Okay, cool. Well, he learns something new every day. But he loves listening to the show, so we appreciate it. But thank you for everything that you've done, because that's pretty crazy story.
He's making the world a better place. It's good stuff right there. Aaron, you're on 97.5 The Fanatic. Yo, Aaron.
How can I follow that call? Oh, my goodness. What a great man.
I know. What are you doing, man? What are you doing? Well, you're making the world a cleaner place.
Yes, I am. I'm out here now. Hey, Ant, now can I talk like potential? Do we potentially have a great head coach? Do we potentially have a great quarterback? And do we potentially have a great team that we're looking at?
And a great GM.
Yes, I forgot about the GM.
No, you're right. Listen, yes,
right
I mean, you're without a doubt.
So it's
all real.
Like, ain't it real? It's true. I can't believe it. And I got to apologize to Hurts right now because I didn't think he was going to be a good quarterback.
Listen.
But Nick was going to be a great coach, so it's kind of a wash.
Yeah, I mean, listen, it's not about being right. I mean, if you just take it at face value, I mean, he needed a lot of work. I mean, that playoff game last year had a lot of deficiencies. And to his credit, and this is where you say, you know what? I got the ultimate respect and love for you because you made yourself into a very, very good quarterback.
Yes, he has. I mean, I can't.
Using all his
skills. I don't really know what to say, man. They look so good every time I watch them. And I really can just say, I'm just in the moment.
That's where you should be.
Moment, brother.
Because this is rare. This sort of thing is a rare deal.
It's a beautiful thing, Ant. That's all I can say, man, until I get myself together later on in the week, because I'm still on a high.
Yeah, I am too. I think you're right, man. I feel the same way.
Love you guys.
Love you too, Eric. See you, buddy. Be careful.
So funny.
What's that?
So Ryan just tweeted me something. So there's a Twitter account called Super 70 Sports, which you would probably enjoy. It's kind of like a humor thing, but they always post all kinds of fun old stuff, 70s and 80s sports. And they tweeted this out 20 minutes ago. And just sure enough, we were having the conversation. It's a picture of the Whitman sampler.
Get the hell
and their tweet was, 100% chance I'm spitting at least 3 of these fathers into a Kleenex.
No way.
And I said, father. It does not say father, but...
Yeah. No, they're spot on.
But yeah, it's just so funny that this Twitter account, big following...
Who eats that stuff? Who eats the jellies?
The Spitzbuben?
No, they're cookies, the Spitzbubens. But who eats the chocolate, like, the jelly, those bad creams? Like a chocolate cream.
Maybe it's like an age thing. Like once
and
you
then
reach,
they do then they have the one like
plateau.
It must be. It has to
like
be.
Like you retire, you get Social Security, and then you like cream and jelly filled candies.
Must be. I don't think I could ever go that route, dude.
We'll see, man.
So nasty, They're nasty, them things.
They're not appetizing.
No, I got 20 seconds. Andre, I got 20 seconds, Dre.
Hey, how y'all doing, man?
What's up,
I love
brother?
the show. I'm a first-time caller.
You know what? Let me ask you a question. You do me a solid. Can you call us tomorrow? We'll get you up for it. We'll make sure we get you in first.
All right.
Is that all right? We got a deal?
Yeah.
All right, baby. All right. Make sure we'll do it then. We're out of time. The best show ever is coming your way. We love you guys. We'll see you in the morning.
Fanatic Sports Update.
Make that 12-1. I'm Andrew South-Tunis, and this update is brought to you by CNC Heating and Air Conditioning. Family owned for 50 years, you'll see why homeowners trust CNC Heating and Cooling for their family's comfort. Visit cc-hvac.com. Eagles beat down the Giants yesterday, putting up 48 points. Jalen Hurts, 2 more touchdown passes, another touchdown run. The MVP just continues to stand out every single Sunday. Miles Sanders over 140 yards rushing. He had 2 touchdown runs. He now has over 1,000 yards rushing on the season. A.J. Brown has over 1,000 yards receiving. He had another touchdown reception, his 10th on the year. Eagles 48 points, 12-1, and now get set to take on the Chicago Bears this Sunday. The Sixers with a 2-0 weekend, and yesterday Joel Embiid continued to be dominant, 53 points, and James Harden 1 rebound shy of a triple-double. He had 16 assists. This update is also brought to you by Wawa. Free Coffee Tuesday for Wawa Rewards members are back. Every Tuesday, Wawa Rewards members get a free any-size coffee. Gotta have a Wawa. Keep it locked during the Fanatic for all the latest news and information.